watch as I demonstrate with Paul Fisher the block tackle. We're going to stand about 1 metre apart, and we're going to approach the ball and block tackle that ball together to get practice. Now it's going to be right foot to start off. And now we approach the ball, and away we go with that. And one more ball. Okay. And the important aspects about what to consider are that you must lock your foot, protect your muscles. Lock your foot to protect your system. When you lock your foot, you hit the ball with the inside of the foot, and you follow through. Now the foot that you're standing on is vitally important. When you approach the tackle, it is very dangerous if you approach the tackle and have that left foot too far away from the ball, because it means that your right foot is hanging out there, and that's the time you can damage these knee ligaments. Now it's much better that when you approach the block tackle that you bring your left foot as close as possible to the ball. You lock that foot and you follow through firmly. You've got to have that determination at the tackle that wins the tackle. Now again, Paul and I, right foot to right foot as we come in, and we try and follow through. Now we're going to switch to left foot, because remember, it's very important that we practice both sides of our body. Paul and I, here we come again. Right. Now let's see Ludwig and Paul practicing that skill. Ludwig. Okay. Now right foot to right foot, lads. Be careful. Don't hurt one another, please. Okay, make sure your left foot just behind the ball. Push your left foot in front of the ball and go again. That's good, and follow through. Now left foot to left foot. Be careful now. Lock the feet. Okay, now Paul, your right foot's coming too far forward. This time you put your right foot a little bit behind the ball and go. Good. And approach a bit harder now. Let's go. Thanks very much, folks. Well done. Thank you. Paul, stay with me. Now this skill is it's called timing in attack. Now as Paul approaches me with the ball, this is how you get bad timing in attack. As Paul approaches, if he's comfortable in possession, come on Paul, if he's comfortable and I just dive in while he's still in possession, it's easy for Paul to beat me. That's called diving in. What I've done is, I haven't waited till Paul touched the ball. The rule in tackling or timing for a ball is the following, that you must wait for the player to touch the ball. Come in, Paul. Come in. Come in. I'll wait for him to touch it. Now I tackle him quickly before he can touch it again. And do it again, Paul. I must wait for Paul to touch the ball. Just push that other one out. Good boy. Come. And just push it as if you're going past me. I'll wait for him to touch it. Now I get in and tackle him before he touches it again. Now what's Paul doing the same to me? As I come in to beat Paul, he's not going to dive in. He's going to wait till I touch the ball. Now he's in before. That's a very good tackle, Paul. Well done. He gets in quickly, touch the ball before I touch it again. Now that's called timing in a tackle. Now many of us, midfielders and forwards, we're referred to as not being good tacklers. And the reason is that we haven't learned the timing in a tackle. Through experience, a lot of defenders become great defenders because they've learned not to dive in. Their subconscious learns that you've got to wait till the ball's touched and then in and tackle before he touches it again. Now you can learn that too by being careful of that practice. The first game is just a warm-up game. Stand about 10 metres apart, as Ricky and I are doing now, and we push the ball to one another, trying to get 10 passes in a row straight at one another. And the important factor is you lock your foot on your toes, ready to receive all the time, and you follow through using both feet. Make sure you practice both feet. Ricky and I are nearly up to 10 already here. Okay? And Ricky's following through excellently well. Now watch Ricky and Wolfgang as they practice this. Thanks, Wolfie. And away we go, try and get 10 in a row. That's good. And follow through on your toes, Wolfie. Nicely on your toes. Follow through. Don't stab at the ball, otherwise it rises. If you follow through, it keeps the ball down. Good, on your toes. Now you missed out there, so you'd have to start for 10 again. All right, let's go and see if we can get that 10 in. And it's 1. And it's 2. Just enjoy it. Push it. Follow through. Don't lean back. On the toes. Okay. Left and right feet. Use both feet. Okay. Thanks very much. Thanks, Ricky. Okay. Skill number 2 now. The second game. And the second game is more difficult, because the second game incorporates a skill that's very difficult to achieve in soccer, and that is kicking a ball correctly. Now, to kick a ball correctly, especially when you're young, is quite unusual. You have to lock down. You have to lock down. And this is how you do it. When you kick a ball, you've got to lock your foot straight down. Point the toe straight down to the ground. And many coaches don't agree with that. They say that you should kick a ball as comfortable as possible. Well, in most sports, tennis, karate, golf, you don't do things at the start that are comfortable. You do them correctly. And the correct way to learn to kick is to make sure that your body comes through the ball, that you're in line with the ball. And to do that, you must lock your foot straight down, you must hit with your laces, and you must follow through where you want the ball to go. Now, as I'm playing here with Stephen, we're going to play a game where I'm not allowed to take any steps. So I'll come back to this position a little bit further than normal apart, maybe 10 to 15 meters apart, and I'm not allowed to take any steps. I'll point my left foot where I want the ball to go. I'll lock straight down, and I'll hit with the laces and try and score a goal. I've missed. Okay, now my feet are apart, and Stephen's got to try and score. And Stephen has scored. I won't let the ball go. So Stephen's 1-0. Now I'll use the left foot. Lock straight down, hit with the laces, and follow through, and I've missed again. So Stephen's got a chance to go 2 up at me. If he gets to 3 goals, he's going to beat me, and I won't talk to him again. And Stephen's 2-0, I'm in big trouble. Now back to the right foot, not allowed to take any steps. Follow through, I've caught him up, 2-1. Okay, last goal, if he gets me here, I'm gone. Hello. Oh, thank heavens he missed. And the left foot as well, practicing the left foot as often as I practice the right, lock straight down and hit, and that's the way the game's played. Thanks very much, Stephen. Now, Stephen and Jeff are going to play the game. Where's Jeff? Away we go here, Jeff and Stephen. Lock straight down, legs apart, Jeff. 1-0, Steve's up, 1 up. Right foot, no steps allowed, good. Follow through though. Follow through, Jeff. Okay, what about the left foot, Steve? Make sure we practice both. Oh yeah, scoop to the bit. Make sure you pull your foot straight back from the ball and follow straight through on the line. And go, Jeff, again. See if you can catch up. He's 1-0, isn't he? Okay, 1-0. Okay. Last one. Beautiful. Very well done, Stephen. Right, thanks very much. Well done, Jeff. Okay, that's game number 2. Now, game number 3 involves the last practice, only this time I'm entitled to walk in on the ball. But when I walk into the ball, and I'm going to hit it to Andrew Bow here now, I don't want to walk in offline. That's running around the line. And many of us learn bad habits in doing that, because we're afraid of stubbing our toes. So we come in and we kick offline by turning the foot this way and that way. Well, it's better that you approach the ball the way a rugby player does. Enjoy. Approach the ball on. Point the left foot where you want to go. Lock the foot straight down, hit with the laces, and follow through. And that's the game I'll be playing with Andrew now, trying to get 3 goals against Andrew. He'll put his foot and legs apart, and I come in, I lock straight down, head over the ball, knee over the ball, lock down, follow through. And the same again, Andrew. Okay, that's another one. Now left foot, same type of thing, practice with both feet, lock straight down and follow through. And that's the way the skills played. Now, Darren Zeri and Andrew will play that game. Lock straight down, follow through where you want the ball to go. Lock your foot beats, keep the muscles tense, and follow through. Okay, don't be stiff, be nice and relaxed as you hit the ball. Approach online, lock the foot down, follow through. Still 0-0. Left foot now, Darren. Okay, now you have to lock your foot straight down, just straight down, point it straight down. Okay, 1-0. Last go. Okay, well done. Thank you very much. Okay, there's the 3 games. Let's hope you enjoy playing those 3 games. They're awkward at the start, but as you get more and more used to them, you'll lose the fear of stubbing your toe, and you'll gain the skill of kicking. Now, you won't read about the second touch in any book, but some great players in the world are very capable at demonstrating the second touch. And what it amounts to is the following. That when you want to beat a player on a dribble, you don't try and push it past him. Come on, Ricky. You don't try and push it past him like that on one touch and race past him. Just push it back to me, please, Rick. What you should do is to get to a player and Rick, touch it once and then touch it again. Okay? Touch it once and then touch it again. So that's the idea of this skill. When you want to try and beat a player, don't just push it past him and run, but draw him in by touching it once and then touch him again on the second touch. The second touch is the best way of beating a player. Now, we've got 2 practices to perfect the second touch. Here's the first one. Thanks, Ricky. Okay, down we come. And we work off the line. All we're doing is we dribble a ball with the right foot. And each time we turn, we face the same direction. So I'm going to be facing that way each time I turn. I dribble the ball with the right foot. Now I turn with the inside of the left foot, touch again quickly, and dribble left foot. Now I turn, touch again, and I dribble right foot. Now I turn with the inside touch and dribble left foot. Now I turn with the inside of the right foot, touch it again quickly, and dribble right foot. And finally, left, touch again quickly, and dribble left foot. Now watch Brendan as he demonstrates that skill. And just enjoy it, Brendan. Right foot, turn left, touch again, and dribble left foot. Now right foot, turn, touch again, good, and dribble right foot. Left, touch again, good, Brendan, thank you. Now David, try it yourself. And David's dribbling right foot, turn left foot, touch again, dribble left. Turn right, dribble right. Turn left, touch again quickly, and dribble left. And that's it, David, well done. And that's number one skill. It'll be difficult at the start. Don't be afraid to make mistakes, because that's how you're going to learn. Remember, dribble right foot, turn with the inside of the left foot, and then dribble with your left foot. But make sure when you turn your second touch, do it again and again and again, and make that part of your system, this second touch that differentiates the great players from the average players. Now here's a second skill to help us practice this second touch. Okay, up we come, lads. Now this skill is done the following way. We've got 4 cones or 4 flags, or if you like, 4 tins of peas from your mum's cupboard. Now I hope mum doesn't complain about that. But you can borrow 4 tins of peas and set them up this way in your back garden. Here's how you set them up. You set them up so there are 2 steps this way, and then 2 steps that way to the right with the other tin, then 2 steps that way to the third tin, and 2 steps again, and set it 2 steps to the right again, just 2 little steps like that. Don't make them too far apart or too narrow, and set your tins of peas, your cones, or your flags, or your jumpers up that way. Any little 4 obstacles like that, that'll help you practice this second touch exercise. And now we come to the cones, or the flags, and here's how we start the exercise. We always start on the left-hand side. Now you're going to make a few mistakes. It's hard to think like that at the start. Start on the left-hand side going up, and start on the left-hand side coming back. Now and again you'll make a mistake. Don't worry about it. Just try and get it the way I'm demonstrating it to you now, and the way the boys will demonstrate to you in a moment. Now we start off with the outside of the foot, see, because we're on the left. And we go outside and a second touch outside. Inside and a second touch inside. Outside and a second touch outside. And coming back, again starting on the left of the cone, outside, outside, inside, inside, outside, outside, and that second touch, inside and outside, is exactly what we're trying to practice. See Stevie Watson doing it? It's fantastic. I wish I could have been able to do it. These boys are practicing to do what Stevie can do easily. Now watch it, and away we go, outside, outside, inside, inside. Well done, Brendan. Outside, and coming back on the left. Away you go, Ricky. Outside, outside, Rick. And Brendan's the same, in, and the next boy goes, Davey, Samboli, go. In, bad luck, Davey, don't worry about making mistakes, and that's good practice, son, good. And he starts on the left, and again, out, in, and out. Bend the legs like a South American. Bend the old legs, lads, don't be straight up. Stephen, that's magic, son. Oh, it's lovely, lovely. Stay on your left, though. That's good, boy. Out, in. Oh, it's lovely, Steve. Well done. Now, Simon. Simon's out, bend the legs, Simon. Well done, son. Bend, good stuff. Nice. Inside and outside of the foot's getting plenty of practice, isn't it? In. Lovely. Bend the legs. Out. Good. And Ludwig. Out. Ludwig. Well done. In. Out. Bend the legs. That's beautiful. Beautiful. Keep those legs bent. Out. In. Out. Okay. And one more time, then we're going to practice the left foot. Out. Don't be afraid. Out, Jeff. In. Now out. Don't get the outside of the foot going for you. Now you're talking, Jeffrey. Out. Get the outside of your foot going. Good boy. In. And out. Okay, now, Ricky, left foot. In. Out. Okay, that left foot's going well for you, Brendan. It's improving. That's good. You must be practicing at home. That's good stuff. In. Out. Good boy. That left foot's coming for you, Brendan. I like to see that. David, in. Out. Well done, David. Lovely, the left foot. Now, these boys, the left foot is definitely improving. They must be practicing at home. In. Out. In. Now, Simon. Stephen. And then Simon. Oh, Stephen, that's good. Don't be afraid. That's a little bit of a trip up. That's good fun. In. Stephen. Magic. Touch it again a third time if you have to. Okay. And Simon's the last one. Funny, Andrew. Let's see the legs bent, Andrew. Let's see the legs bent. Big power up the mark. Out. Good stuff. In. Okay, thanks, Simon. Hello, Simon's tripped up. That's no worries. Simon's not afraid to make mistakes. Thank you very much. 2 skills. Second touch is very, very important, so it can be a part of your game. Let's see you practice it. We're going to be dealing with lateral skills. Now, lateral means side on. And if you've watched Mexico and Korea and a lot of the South American and European teams such as Italy, you'll see a lot of their players are brilliant at side on skills. Ken Dalglish from Liverpool is brilliant at working side on. And Australian players too can become excellent at side on skills provided you're willing to practice the skills necessary to become a player with that type of ability. Now watch now as we demonstrate 3 lateral or side-on skills for you to practice at home. Now the first one, what we do is we all face the same direction. So we'll face to the left, and we'll face to the left, and we work side-on, laterally, side-on, all the way up to the flags, and facing the same way coming back to practice the other foot, we'll work side-on coming back. Now all we do is we pull our foot over the ball. Don't just touch the ball to the side, pull your foot over the ball, over it, pull it with you. Don't be afraid to make a mistake. People who are not afraid to make a mistake land. And facing the same way coming back, we pull our foot, left foot this way, pulling our foot over the ball, side on, just enjoy it. And coming back with the right foot, the same direction to practice the other foot. And now we'll get the demonstrating that skill. Thanks to you, Andrew. And we have team number 1 coming, facing that way, pulling with the left foot, and go. Go slow now, it's not a race. Just enjoy it, it's not a race. And don't be afraid to make a mistake. That's not bad. That's good. Yes, Jeffrey, well done. Oh, Simon, that's magic. Stephen, excellent. Okay, team number 2 ready to come along, and away we come. Side of the foot, nicely on that back foot. David, Darren, nicely bouncing on that back foot. Simon, face the same way so as you can practice the other foot. That's better, that's good. See, that's why you get practice with both feet. Good, well done, fellas. Jeff, you're on your ball, please. Oh, Stephen, thank you very much. Okay, now here's the second side-on skill. It's a little bit more difficult, but it's associated and connected later on with dummies and body sweeps. So it's a terrific skill for you, and it also practices good balance and the work with the inside of both feet, which is very important for reading. Now what we do is, again, we face going up that way and face the same way coming back in order to practice the other foot. Now you see where it's very important to practice both sides? Please be careful to do that. Now this time we pull the ball with the inside of the foot. Just touch it, take a step, and stop. Touch it, take a step, and stop. And don't do this, don't just touch. That's not what the skill is. It's important that you move the ball a good distance, touch a good distance, take a step, and stop. And coming back facing the same way. Inside the right, stop it with the left. Inside the right, stop it, or bring it back a bit if possible with the inside the left. Second, and do a little dip on the shoulders if you possibly can. Inside, do a little dip, inside, stop. And that's the idea of the skill. Okay, team number 1. Now remember, it's not a race. Just go nice and slowly, quality of the exercise, and just enjoy it. Let's go. And stop. Inside the left foot, stop it with the right. Take it with the inside the left foot, stop it with the right. It's lovely. Very well done. Inside the right foot now, stop with the left. Oh, it's lovely shoulder dip, Ricky. Oh, Ricky, that's a beautiful shoulder dip, son. I'd love to see it. Okay, team number 2 now. Not a race, remember. Good, Darren. Wolfie, that's excellent. Simon, that's good. Paul Fisher, that's magic, son. Magic, beautiful shoulder work. Oh, it's a lovely shoulder dip, Paul Fisher. That's magic, son. Terrific stuff. Okay, it's a great exercise. Beautiful exercise. Very well done. Thank you very much again, Stephen. Okay, that's the exercise. It's a terrific one. The boys did it very, very well. You can do it too. It just takes that practice. You mustn't be afraid of making a mistake. Okay, now this next one is very, very difficult. But I'll bet you'll be able to get it as the squad has done it. What we do this time is we touch the ball with the inside of the foot, and then we pretend to do the same thing again. We step over. Now we bend the knee and point the foot down. It's just a little knee dump. We pretend to take it the second touch. So it's inside, pretend inside, and take the foot right to the ground. Inside, pretend inside. Inside, pretend inside. Inside, pretend inside. And going back, facing exactly the same way, so as we can practice with the other foot, we take inside, pretend inside, and do a little hop. Make sure your legs aren't crossed like that. The only time you cross your legs is watching TV. So make sure your legs don't cross. When you step over, the other foot comes out. When you step over, the other foot comes out. It just drags out for you quickly. So it's inside, pretend inside. Now remember, we don't straighten our legs over the ball, we bend the knee. So the knee dummy over the ball. A little knee dummy over the ball, and the foot goes to ground. foot goes to grab it. So inside, pretend inside. Inside, pretend inside. Inside, pretend inside. And let's see if the squad can do it. They're not afraid of making a mistake. And our team number one, and go. Inside, pretend inside. It's not a race. Not a race, Jeff. It's not a race. Go slow, son. Do it half a dozen times on the way up. Very well done. That's better. Slow, Jeff. Slow. Good boy. And a quick knee dummy. Oh, Stephen, that's magic, son. Excellent. Okay, team number two. Inside, pretend inside. Inside, pretend inside. Inside, pretend inside. And back, facing the same way to practice that right foot. Right foot's to Simon. That's good. That's better. Okay, very well done. And there's your three skills. Remember them now? We practice pulling the ball with the inside of the right foot and the inside of the left foot. The second one, we take it with the inside one foot, we stop it with the inside of the other. Take it with the inside, stop with the other. And the final lateral practice, side-on practice, that will help to make you a better player is that inside, pretend inside. Inside, pretend inside. Face the same way going in both directions so as you can practice both sides. Enjoy your practice. Heading is a very complicated skill, and we're going to have to deal with it in two programs. This first program is the elementary section of heading. Later on, in a number of weeks, we'll be dealing with advanced level heading. Now, many young people develop a fear of heading because they head the ball with the wrong part of the head. This results in pain, and many players go through their whole soccer career, even top-class players, with a fear of heading. Now, here's a rule I'm going to ask you to remember for heading a ball. Don't let the ball hit you. Throw your head at the ball. Do not let the ball hit you. Don't pull your head in, but throw your head at the ball. Now, there's two reasons why people have great difficulty in heading. Firstly, as I stated before, they head the ball with the wrong part of the head. The correct part of the head is the center of the forehead. You head the ball with the center of the forehead. You throw the center of your forehead at the ball. The second thing you must do is you must keep your eyes open all of the time. Now, this is very difficult. I'm going to ask you to watch young Jeff McComb as he practices this skill. Jeffrey? Okay. Now, Jeff, I'm going to hold the ball, and I'm going to ask you to head that spot on the ball. Okay, Jeff? Up we come. Good boy. Up high and head down. Keep the eyes open, Jeff. Good boy. Keep the eyes open, Jeff. Good. Right. Hit with the forehead. Arch the back. Thank you, Jeff. Good boy. Thank you, guys. Okay, now, notice what I did in the elementary stage. I held the ball for Jeff. I didn't throw it to him. Remember what causes the problem in heading. Forgetting to hit the ball with the front of the forehead, and secondly, closing our eyes. When the ball hits you on the nose, you'll develop a fear of heading. So I suggest that at the very start, you don't throw the ball to your young player that you're trying to coach. Hold the ball for him, so that he can get used to keeping his eyes open and hitting the ball with the center of the forehead. Then you can get into the next stage, which I'll demonstrate with Steve McComb. Come on, Steve. Okay, now, Steve, I'm going to throw the ball to you, and I want you up, using your arms to lift. Keep your eyes open, and where are you going to hit the ball with? The center of the forehead, right? And away we go. Good boy. Good boy. Up high. Use your arms to get lift, Stephen. Arch back. Good boy. Arch back. And that's very well done. Okay. Thank you, Stephen. Okay, that's stage number 2. Now, after you've overcome that stage, then you can get on to the other skill practices. Watch now as Ricky and Wolfgang practice the skill of keeping the ball up between pairs. Okay, where are you, Ricky and Wolfie? Here we go. Come out there a little bit. Okay, away we go. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Good stuff. Okay, thanks, lads. Okay. Very well done by those 2 boys. Now, there's the elementary stage of heading a ball. But now we must get to the next stage. That's the use of the arms to get lift. And I suggest the following. That when you jump for a ball, don't keep your hands to your side. Many coaches tell you to keep your hands to your side because they don't want you pushing the opposition player. That's giving away a silly free kick. And so they ask you to keep your hands to your side. Well, I believe that you can learn to use your arms to get lift. And so what we do is when we jump for the ball, we use our arms to get lift, and we keep our arms here. Don't flap your arms. That's only for the birds. Keep your arms in about that position as you jump, and that will save the next fear, the fear of clashing heads. Get your arms to that position. We'll speak more about that when we get to the advanced stage of heading. And now I'm going to ask Ricky again to show you how to use your arms and hold them in position. Okay, Ricky? Keep your arms up in front of you. Not so high, Ricky. Not so high. Not so high. The referee won't like that. Up. Up. Good. Up. Right. Okay, thank you. And now the final stage for heading practice, keep your eye on this. Okay, Brendan and David. I'm going to set Brendan up in front of David here, and I'm going to hold the ball above Brendan's head, and I'm going to ask David to hit the ball. Up there, Dave. Up we come. Up we come. Up. David's hitting, and he's heading. He's up, he's hitting, and he's heading. Up and head down. Okay. Thank you. Just stay there for a moment. Okay. Notice the way now I had David jumping above Simon, or above Brendan, sorry, and hitting Brendan with his chest, and then heading the ball. He was jumping above Brendan, hitting Brendan with his chest, and heading the ball. Okay, thanks, lads. Now that's what I call up, hit, head. In a game situation, where you have a ball up there between 2 or 3 players, there's bound to be a clash of players. And so if there's going to be a clash of players in the realistic situation of a game, then it's very important that we practice that in the practice area. And so in the practice area, don't just throw the ball to your player after he's learned how to head. Put him in a pressure situation by making him get up and hit and head. Now this is a controversial issue. I can almost imagine some referees and coaches jumping through the line to me, but that's a very important skill to develop. It'll build up the confidence in a player wanting to hit the ball. Okay, let me go through the lot again. For the very young players, the boys and girls that are just starting, hold the ball so as they don't develop the fear of hitting the ball on the nose, etc. They will then learn the 2 basic important rules. To hit the ball with the front of the forehead there. That's the hardest part of the head. And they must keep their eyes open. Keep those 2 eyes open so that they can tie the ball later on. Front of the head, throw your ball, keep the eyes open. Secondly, the use of the arms for lift. Use your arms for lift, but keep them in that position. We'll explain in the advanced program the importance of keeping your arms there to avoid the danger of a head clash. Many people, afraid of a head clash, will not climb in the air for a ball. And finally, remember that exercise. Up, hit, and head. Up, use the chest, keep your arms away and hands away from the player, that'll give away a foul. Head the ball, arch the head back. Now today's skill is passing a ball. It's fundamental in soccer. It's very, very important. We all admire the player in our team who can pass a ball well. It's terrific to receive a good pass from your teammate. Well, you too can be a good passer of the ball if you're willing to practice a number of skills. Today, we're going to show you 3 or 4 skills that may help you improve your passing. Now, I say may because you've got to get something done. You'll have to jot some of these down and you'll have to practice them to improve. Now, the first skill, we've got the squad broken up into 2 groups here. Ludwig's going to push it to Carey, but when Ludwig pushes it, he's going to break around the back of his squad, and when Carey pushes it, he's going to break around the back of his squad. So what we're practicing here is first time passing. They're going to lock down and they're going to follow through, and away we go. Push around the back, push and round the back, push and round the back. Just wait it nicely, lads, not too hard. Wait it, turn quickly, turn quickly. Okay, turn quickly with your lads. Don't stand at it, Simon. Follow through. That's better. Just settle it down. That's great. Okay, well done. Okay, thanks, fellas. For the skill number 2, we're going to work the boys in 3s, but we won't work them all in 3s. We'll just break them up into 1-3. Who have we got? We've got Ludwig and Simon, and and we've got Kerry here. Now in this set of threes, we've got to give the ball to the end where there's two players. We start off with the end where there's two players. Ludy's going to push it to Kerry, and Kerry's going to push it to Simon. But when you push the ball, you follow up where you pushed it. And away we go. Follow up, good. Follow up. Well done. Don't stab, follow through. Right, just take it easy. Don't go. That's it. Follow through. Quick steps after you passed it. Quick steps after you passed. A couple of quick steps. Okay, well done. Now we're going to put in a little bit more pressure. We're going to work one boy in the middle, and we're going to use two balls. So here's what happens. We get Kerry to get a ball, and we get Simon in the middle. Now I'm going to pretend to be Simon for a moment, and I'm going to get Ludwig and Kerry to feed me. I'm going to start feeding me first on the ground. Just go a little bit further back, Ludwig. Okay, that'll do you this. And then push it to me on the ground, and hit me, Luke. And a quick turn, and come on. Quick, quickly. Grab it quickly. Okay, Simon. Hold it up. Now we give Simon a go. See how he handles it. And away we go. Turn quickly. Lay it to him. Quickly, lads. Put him under pressure early. Put it to him early. Or right out. Okay, hold it up. Okay, new boy in the middle. Get that ball there now. Brendan. New boy in the middle. Come on. Here we come. Next boy in the middle. And serve. Good. Good. Right up. Serve it quickly. Put him under pressure, Kerry. Put him under pressure. Right. Hold it up. The last exercise, we'll put Kerry in the middle. I'm going to pretend to be Ludwig this time. I'm going to bend the legs and serve it into Kerry so he can volley it back to me. Up, Simon, pick it up, get ready to serve him, the same as myself, and volley it straight back. Okay, turn. Turn quickly, come on, here comes. Right. Turn quickly, right foot as well. Get that right foot going, Kerry. Come on, right foot. Okay, it's better. And right foot. Good boy. Okay, that's well done. Okay. So there you have three skills. The last one's a bit of pressure. Last one's more pressure. It gets plenty of practice either passing on the ground or volleying in the air. And that can be extended to heading practice, receiving it on the chest, and all the other assorted skills that you need to improve your soccer. But we'll just leave it at that, passing for the day, and we'll show you the last of the skills to improve your passing. Now I'm going to take you across to the curve here, and we'll get Simon and myself to demonstrate this final skill. Okay? Now your whole team can do it, or you can do it with a teammate. Simon, come and assist me here, please. Here's what we do. I come down along this side of the cone, Simon, and I push the ball with the right foot through each set of cones. You push it through first time with the left foot if you can, okay? And so let's go. Right foot. Right foot. Right foot. Right foot. Okay. And changing on the way back now. You push it right foot, I'll push it left. Go. Right. Okay, Kerry. Let's come in and try that for Simon. Stay in close. Kerry, you're on your way down. You hit it to right foot. And Simon, you push it through left foot as you just have done. On the way back, you change around. And you push it through left foot. Go. Nice and easy. Good luck. Coming back. Good. Thanks, fellas. There you have it. The full skill for helping you to improve your passing. Ground here is wobbly. The boys did very well considering the surface here. Remember those first three skills that we worked in the group? That last skill, you can put as many obstacles as you like, work with your teammate, and you'll improve your passing. And make sure you did what the boys did. They practiced one foot going down, but they made sure to practice the other foot coming back. You do that too, please. Today's skill is basic training working in pairs. Now watch as I demonstrate a number of exercises that your partner can do to improve your skills in soccer. One is the following. Okay, Luddy, just throw it into me, and I'll just roll you on my toes and lower your back on the toes. A bit quicker, look. Okay, and back. On the toes, follow through and knock it back. And away we go, lads. And come on, knock it back to one another. That's good. Follow through on your toes, Simon. On your toes. That's good. Okay. And let's have a look at it. Follow through, laces, side of the foot, side of the foot. And change now, change. Boys on this side serve. Push it, follow through. Okay, left foot and right foot. Right. Okay, and now we'll change. This time, back to Luddy. Again, it's very important the way Luddy serves it, lads. Push it to me. Make sure you bend down. Don't try and serve it up here, it's too difficult. Bend down, fellas, and serve it nicely into the other player's knees. Now, Ludwig's going to serve it to me, and this time I'm going to hit it back with the laces. On my toes, and I hit back with the laces and try and follow through. And again, left foot and right foot. Left foot pushes it right, and now to the left. And away we go. Okay? Away we go. Oh, no, not too high up. Look, bend your legs. Okay, it's important now. This is not too easy. To the toes. On the toes. Good. Good. Right. Okay. And change now. And back to this. Back to... Hold on. Okay, change. Keep going. You're right. Well done. Okay. Now with the laces and follow through. Lock your foot now. Lock your foot. Just get the feel for it. On the toes. Ready to receive. Like that. Okay. Let's break now. Next exercise, bit of a heading exercise, okay? Up, keep your eyes open and nod it back, okay? Ludwig, up, keep your eyes open and hopping all the time. Keep hopping, up, keep it hopping. Nice service all the time. 7, 8, 9, 10, and change. Okay, where you go? Keep your eyes open and head it down, up and head down. Good. Make it a good service now. The service is very important, fellas. Yes, well up, David. Magic son. Hit with the forward. Keep the eyes open, Simon. Simon, keep the eyes open. Well up. Okay, and change. Have 10 and change. And go again. Good. Right. So, keep hopping all the time. Come on. Keep going. Okay, well done. Okay, Luddy, the next exercise is the following. We trap the ball with the knees, and then knock it back. Okay, Lud, up, trap with the knees, and then knock it back. And still on our toes, trap with the left knee, and knock it back. And trap with the knees, and you can knock it back with the laces if you like. Okay, whatever way, make sure you hit the ball with the knee. Don't let the ball hit your knee. Hit the ball with the knee, send the ball wherever you want the ball to go. Okay, let's have a try. On the knee, and knock it back. Bad luck. And both knees, and knock it back. Well done. Bouncing. Let's enjoy it. Let's enjoy it. Good boy. Okay, use both knees. Not bad. Right. Okay, both feet and both knees. Okay, and change. Hello, we've nearly killed Simon. A bit further apart there. That's the way. Oops, I'll get it. I'll get it, lads. No. Okay, change again. Okay, the next exercise, lads, on the chest, Luddy, throw it to me, I take it on, and straight back then. And on the chest, and use your other foot, and straight back, and so forth. On the chest again, and straight back. Okay, just let your chest relax, just let your chest relax, and go. That's better. Not too high, come on, look, come on, service. Okay, let's go to it. Righto, and change. Well done, that's better. that's nice cushioning. That's good. I'll get it. Well done, Brendan. Yes, well done, Brendan. But use your left foot as well. Use your left foot as well, Brent. That's nice. Yes. Okay, more difficult one. More difficult one. Okay, this is more difficult, a little bit more classy. Hit the ball with the laces. Firm, lock it, hit with the laces, knock it up, and knock it back to your partner. You may have to take half a step backwards. Right, I'll really into me this time, and towards the laces. Okay, I'll knock it up, and straight back. Now the left foot, come on, let's go. Knock it up, and straight back. And with the laces, knock it up, and straight back. Okay, let's have a try of it now. Up, and back. Well done. There's the left foot. Oh, Simon, that left foot done. Keep going with it now. That's better. Good boy. And right foot, and knock it back. How's that right foot of yours, Davey? Coming good, son. Lovely. Oh, Ricky, I saw that. That's better. Okay, well done. How's Brendan going? Make it easy. Don't make it too difficult. Well done, lads. Good. That's nice. Change now. That's good skill. That's lovely. And let's have a look at it now, Luddy. Throw it into him. Oh, look. Try again, son. That's magic. Well done. Okay, let's see the left peg now, Luddy. Okay, good. Well done, Paul. Okay, well done. Good, thanks, fellas. Right, have a break. Good, thank you. Okay, that's the skills. They're working in pairs. Some of those are a little bit difficult. You'll find them difficult at first, but you just keep working at them the same as these lads did, and you'll get them as well. Today's skill is vacating the space. Now, vacating the space means taking the ball away as quickly as possible from where you receive it. Now, that's the time that's almost the most difficult in soccer, the actual time where you receive the ball. And it's very important for all of us to learn this skill, to get away as quickly as possible from this point of receiving the ball. Now, I'm going to have Paul Fisher out here, and I'm going to ask Paul to help me demonstrate the skill. First, as Paul strikes the ball to me, hit it, Paul. If I receive the ball like that, trapping the ball, then it's a big chance of Paul taking the ball off. If I trap the ball and push it back in the direction of the defender, the man trying to take the ball off me, there's a big chance of that defender taking the ball from me. However, if I vacate the space, in other words, if I take the ball away quickly from where I receive it, especially if I take it away at right angles, then there's less chance of Paul taking the ball from me. And let me demonstrate the first skills, taking the ball away with the inside of the foot. Vacate the space. Hit me, Paul, and I take the ball quickly with the inside of the foot. Under those circumstances, it's far more difficult for Paul to take the ball from me. Now, let me show you that again. I'll vacate the space this time with the inside of the right foot, taking the ball away to the left. The inside of the right foot takes the ball away at 90 degrees to the left. And hit me, Paul. And I take it away quickly with the inside of the right foot. Okay, now, Paul, you stay there, and I'll ask you to demonstrate the same skill. Now, I'm going to hit the ball to Paul, ready? Take it away, Paul, let's go. And he takes it away with the inside of the left foot, very well done. Again. And this time, Paul, take away with the inside of the right foot. Good. That's good. Thanks, Paul. Well done. Now, the second part of the skill involves, again, vacating the space. Only this time, we take the ball away with the outside of the right foot to the right, and make sure you practice that left foot, taking it away with the outside of the left foot to the outside of the right foot to the right, and then the outside of the left foot to the left. Make sure you move towards the ball as you're receiving it, otherwise the defender will come from behind you and take the ball away. Now, Paul, knock a few up to me, please. And I'll move towards the ball. Yes, Paul, hit me. Move to the ball, take away the outside of the right foot quickly to the right. Thanks, Paul, and again. And he hits it to me. I move to it, take away the outside of the left foot quickly, and after it as quickly as possible. And that's called vacating the space. Right up, Paul, let's see how you go on it. Okay. And away we go. Good, well done. Outside the right foot to the right. outside the left foot to the left. Well done. Thanks, Paul. Okay. And now let's see an exercise to practice that skill. Trying to get the boys working in pairs, taking one another on in the box, and having a shot at the goals. Okay, lads, up in pairs. First pair up. The other boys back a bit. Just throw the balls to me. Ball to me, please. Good luck. Okay. Thank you. Okay, Wolfgang. Now let's go. Good. Bad luck. Try again. Okay, move to the ball. Good. And have a shot. Lock down. Okay, bad luck. Next two up. Okay. Outside. And saved. And then just come towards me a bit. Good. And have a shot. A little bit towards me. Ball. Corner. And a turn. Okay. Johnny. Brendan. Marking him. Good. Bad luck. Try again. And hit. Ricky. Try with the outside, the foot, the outside take away. Good. Now hit left foot. Okay. Thank you. Okay, lads. Well done. All right. That's the skill. Vacating the space. It's quite a difficult skill, but it's worthwhile learning. It may take you 12 months. Remember, practice with both feet. The inside of the right foot to the left, the inside of the left foot to the right, and the outside of the right foot, take that to the right, outside the left foot. Get away quickly, get after your ball as quickly as possible, vacate the space, and enjoy your practice. Screening means retaining possession of the ball when your marker is on you. There are two types of screens that I want to demonstrate today. They are very difficult, so I hope you have the patience and you have the courage to continue to practice them. It'll take you about 1 year to master both skills. The first of the screens is called a side-on screen. It's done where you're in tight space. You haven't got a lot of space to move in. I'll get Ricky to help me demonstrate this one. Ricky, please. Now imagine Ricky is my opponent and I'm in a tight space such as the sideline and the goal line. Under those circumstances, I'm in trouble. And I need to learn a skill to avoid this trouble. I need to learn how to screen the ball. By a screen, I mean putting my body between Ricky and the ball in order that he finds it very difficult to get off me. And to do it, I think the best way is to turn side on in this tight space. If I turn my back to Ricky, which is a very effective screen, and many great players use this screen. If I turn my back to Ricky, I believe he's got an opportunity, come on Ricky, of getting too close to the ball, and sometimes can put his foot through, even if I'm working the ball, he can put his foot through and touch it as he just has done. Now try it again, Ricky, you have to come close, see how close Ricky is to the ball. Now I believe that if I turn side on, notice that, watch that again now, come again Ricky, if I turn side on, I keep Ricky further away from the ball. If I turn side on by having my arms there just for balance and the width of my body, I can keep Ricky further away from the ball than if I had my back turned to him. And so this is a better type of screen, I believe. There are other advantages. As I turn side on, come in Ricky, get that ball. As I turn side on, I can work the ball and at all times I can see Ricky's feet because I can watch the ball and I can watch Ricky's feet because I'm side on. And because of that, if Ricky strikes at the ball at the front, I can turn away to the back. And if Ricky comes in the back, I can take it away to the front. So you see the benefit of this screen? The benefit of the side-on screen, even though it is more difficult to learn, you can do it though. 12 months of practice. I'll demonstrate the points to you in a moment. It's more difficult to learn, but it's more effective. And that's what you want, isn't it? So let's have a look at it again. I turn side on. I have my arm up just for balance. Come in, Ricky, pass that arm. Firmly against that arm. Come in, Ricky, firmly against that arm. The arm's got to be kept firm. And secondly, I work the ball with the furthest away foot. Firstly, turn side on with the arm up. Secondly, work the ball with the furthest away foot. And work, and it shoots. Work the ball with the furthest foot. If he comes in the front, I'm gone at the back. Okay? Okay, so that's the way the screen is done. Let me say it again. Your arm must be up. Turn side on. Work the ball with the furthest away foot. Okay, now let's look at Brendan and David demonstrating that skill. Okay, let's see how you're doing. Okay, side on. Work it. Try and get it, Brendan. Come on, that's the way. And again, work, turn the other way around. Good. Come on, try and get it, Brendan. And turn away from it. That's the way. Take it off him then if you can. Now swap off with Brendan. Have a go now, please. Okay, David, take it off him. That's good. Take it off him. That's lovely. Well done. Okay, thank you, fellas. Thank you. Right. Now that's the first screen. That's called the tight screen or the side-on screen. The second screen is called a midfield screen. I call it the midfield screen. And it's a screen you see a lot of the very good players in Australia doing. This time you have a lot more space to work in. And this time you turn your back to the opposition player. Now this is Wolfgang. I'm going to ask Wolfgang to assist me in demonstrating this. If I'm a front player or a midfield player, Wolfgang is a defender on my back, and I've got a lot of space to work in, then this time I work the ball from side to side at all times, making sure that my body acts as a screen to the ball so Wolfgang can't see it too easily. Okay? And I'll work the ball from side to side, the ball always staying inside my body in order that Wolfgang can't see it too easily. And away we go. Come on, Wolfie. I'm working inside, and away we go. Touch, touch. And I'm working with inside body. Make sure I'm working a good distance with both feet. And that's the screen there like that. Okay, now I'll get Ricky and Wolfgang to demonstrate that screen. You've got to make sure that you work the ball a good distance. Make sure you work it a long distance, a full metre from side to side. Make sure you work the ball a good distance, touching with both feet. And then later on, you're going to have to step over it and beat the player away you go. That's later on. At the moment, all you have to do in the next 12 months is to land that side-on screen. Let's see Ricky now. Come on, Ricky. And Wolfie is going to try and take the ball off Ricky. He's not allowed to go too far, too close to that camera. I only want Ricky working up a couple of meters here, because he doesn't win to the next wall and get tackled. Okay, Ricky, away we go, Wolfie. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Work at a full meter. Both feet. That's great screening. That's lovely screening. Well done. That's magic, son. Okay, give Wolfie a go now. Okay, Ricky. Let's have a look at it. Lovely. Work it a bit further, Wolfie. Work it further. Don't let him see it. That's great. Well done. Well done. Thank you very much. Excellent, lads. Make sure you work it a little bit further, Wolfie. That's terrific, son. Okay, that's the skill for this week. Now, I know it's difficult. It'll take you 12 months to learn. You need the courage to practice it. But they are wonderful skills. Some of our great players in Australia are terrific. They're very hard to get the ball off when you think you got them in trouble. Remember, number one skill, the side-on skill, when you haven't got a lot of room. Turn side on. Arm up. That's going to be difficult to obtain. Make sure that arm stays up. The skill for the midfield, work the ball from side to side. Enjoy your practice. Today's skill is volley. There's two types of volley. There's the front volley, where you're facing the ball, and you're hitting the ball with the laces, and you're following through. And there's also the side volley, where the ball is coming to you up high, about waist level, and you lean over, and you hit it 90 degrees to the direction that you're facing. Now let's have a look at that first skill. That is the front volley. I'll show you two little games to practice this skill. I'm going to get Ludwig to assist me. Ludwig, just come up to position, please. Okay, lads, just pay attention to this now. Thank you. And the first game is this. You keep the ball in your hand. That's elementary at the start. Keep the ball in your hand and keep the ball inside the line of your body. And you kick the ball to one another. And I'm going to get Ludwig to catch it. If Ludwig can catch it without moving, I get a point. Okay? So I just hit the ball to Ludwig. And there it goes. I'm 1 point up. And Ludwig, the same back. Okay? I'll give you a point for that. We were just barely inside. And now the left foot, practice both feet. Notice, the foot's locked down. Okay, you missed out the point there, Lud. Locked down, ball inside the line of your body, and follow through in the direction you want the ball to go. Hit with the laces and follow through. Well, Lud. That's another point up, Lud, you're in trouble. And now the left foot again, and there it is. Last chance, Lud, to draw. Good, well done. That's a draw. Now that's game number one. Now the second game is slightly more difficult. But if we're still practicing the same skill, that is the front volley hitting with the laces and following through, the follow through imparts top spin. Now you must try and get yourself online. Make sure you get yourself quickly online to hit the ball. Because if you're online, then you've got less chance of putting spin on the ball, which puts you offline. A lot of goalkeepers you see throw the ball offline to kick it, and that way they spin the ball and the ball goes off for a throw in. Now if they keep the ball online, they'll lose direction at the start, but later on when they get to practice, they'll get further distance and far better direction. Second skill, we throw the ball up, get ourselves online, and we try and leave it there, Lud. And that was a shocker. Thanks, lads. Try and hit with the left foot this time, online, and I hit it to Luddy. That's 1 point. Ludwig trying to do the same. Well done. Give you a point for that one. That's good. Up online, and hit it. It bounced away on me that time. Last one. Good. And that's the second skill. Okay, now we're going to have a little bit of practice, a shot at goal, to see how this skill goes. The front volley. Okay, in the position, lads. Okay, I'll throw it up to you. Thanks for the balls. Balls, please, lads. Good, good. Thank you. Okay, Simon. In towards me. And let's see it. Hit that volley online. Okay, well done. Brendan. Online. Get there quickly. Or bounce off. Bad luck. Don't lean back. Online. Well done. You got online well. Bad luck. Okay. Ball coming closer to me. And let's see. Hit left foot. Oh yes, good shot. Try and hit left foot, Ricky, this time. Get on line. Bad luck. Okay, well done. And the next skill now is the side-on volley. Now let me demonstrate the side-on volley for you. John, come in, please. Now hold the ball up. Now the side-on volley is the following. I'm facing that way, but I want to have a shot at goal at 90 degrees. And it's important again that I hit the ball with the laces. I must hit the ball with the laces and have a shot at goal there as hard as I can, follow through. But remember the following, that if I keep my shoulders square, my laces there are always facing up to the sky. If I keep my shoulders square, which is the natural thing to do, then the laces will always face over the sky and will not come over horizontal for me. So what I must do is, because of the way the body is shaped, I must dip my shoulders like an aeroplane. Dip the shoulders over, reach down to the ground with that hand, pick this arm up, and that'll allow the hips to come round so as I can bring my laces around into the correct alignment. Okay, so I dip the shoulders over, and now the laces are coming round. As I dip my shoulders over, now the laces are coming round. Can you see that? So that's the important factor about the side volley. Make sure, if you're wanting to side volley with the right foot to the left, you dip the shoulders over, and the laces come around to hit the ball. Keep the leg tucked in. Keep the leg tucked in at the start, the way you go over a hurdle. When you're doing the hurdles, keep the leg tucked in, dip the shoulders, and now the laces will hit the ball and hit it down and follow through. Now let me show you the squad demonstrating that skill. Thanks, Johnny. And back to the group. Thanks. Okay, Simon. Here we come. Dip the shoulder. Bad luck. Okay. Brendan. Don't forget, dip the shoulder. Bad luck. You've got to hit with the laces. Keep your eye on the ball. Hit with the laces. Upright. Okay, Ricky. All magic, son. Hit with the laces, Wolfie. Oh, Wolfie, dip the shoulders over a bit more, and your laces will come in more horizontal. Oh no, you didn't dip your shoulders, David. Oh, yes. Oh, good save as well. Very well done. Oh yes, good shot. Okay, Brendan. Adelaide. Okay, Simon, dip the shoulders. Good boy. Shot. Oh, Brendan. Yes, good shot. Okay, that's the skill. Volleying. Don't forget the front volley. You try and get yourself online, hit with the laces, and follow through. For the side volley, the important thing to remember is to dip the shoulders when you want to get the laces over online. You must dip the shoulders to bring the laces over online. Okay, that's the skill. Enjoy your practice. Support means helping a player on the ball by getting his yourself into good angles to receive it. Making sure that you make yourself available for the player in your team who's got the ball. Here's an important rule about supporting your teammate. Supporting at wide angles. Supporting at wide angles. Now we're going to use two of the squad to demonstrate what I'm just illustrating. And we get Simon in here with the ball. Here you are, Simon. And we get Darren behind as Simon's teammate. Now imagine what I've suggested. Simon and Darren are teammates, and I'm a defender. Now Simon has to try and hit Darren here, so Darren is Simon's support. But where Darren is standing now, that is bad support. The reason? Because it's a narrow angle. You see, the angle between me, Simon, and Darren is a very narrow angle. And because of that, it means that Darren is in a bad support position. And if Simon attempts to pass it to Darren, it's very easy for me to intercept the ball. And how many times do intercepts occur in soccer? Well, you can do something about it. But you'll have to learn what we're trying to give you today. What Darren would do, what do you do, Darren? He comes out just to there at a wider angle. You see the way Darren has supported his teammate in a better way? He's come out at a wider angle. The angle between myself, Simon, and Darren has now increased in size. That angle has increased in size, and now Simon can hit Darren, and I can't intercept the pass. Try that one more time. This is a good support position. Why? Because when Simon passes the ball to Darren, go ahead again, Simon, I can't intercept it. I can't intercept it. So that's a good support position. Now, though, we've got to learn something about soccer that's vital for your game. How quickly can the game change? Darren has come from where he was, a bad support position, into a good support position, which indicates that Darren is a good player. He's thinking the game. He has supported his teammate. But what happens if I close down Simon? If I take one step, just one step closer to Simon, that support position where Darren went, hit him again, was off. I've intercepted the ball. In one step, I've made a dramatic change in the game. And how quickly, how much time does it take for me to take that one step? One moment Darren's available, he's in a good support position, and in one step, how long does that take? Half a second, quarter of a second, the game changes. Darren is no longer in a good support position. What would you do under those circumstances? Would you do as Darren does and go again at another wider angle? And that's what Darren does. Hit him again, Simon, and now he's got the ball. Now that's the mark of a good player. A good player is not a player who goes into one support position, in other words, takes one run. A good player in soccer is a player who's prepared to take a second run into a support position. If it doesn't work, into another support position, and another at wide angles. And that's a good player. Are you that kind of player? Can you become that kind of player? Righto, remember the following, that the game changes in one step. By closing Simon down, by getting close to him, even by one or even two steps, the position that you were to receive the ball no longer exists. Be the kind of player that doesn't just run away hoping to get a ball, because no matter where Darren runs there, I'm going to intercept every ball to him. Darren would be better off coming back at a wide angle in order to receive off Simon. Do you agree with that? Right. Here's a skill, practice in the grid, called 2 against 1 in the grid, to demonstrate how to improve your support at wide angles. Okay, we'll get Ricky, and we'll get Paul Fisher, and we'll get Simon in against the two of them. Okay, Ricky and Paul with the ball, and Simon here trying to take the ball from Ricky and Paul. And we set up the grid between the cones. Okay, now fellas, I want you to try and get 6 passes. Try and get 6 passes without Simon touching the ball. And away we go. 6 passes. That's good at a wide angle. That's 3. That's well at the wide angles. That's 4. That's good stuff. 5. Wide angles. Good. 6. Okay, good. We'll change the centre now. Ricky in the centre, and we'll have Paul and Simon. Same type of thing. Get yourself out of wide angles. Wide, Paul, wide. You're too narrow. That's better. That's the way it goes. That's good. Wide angles again, Simon. You're too narrow there. You see, you're getting yourself a long time. Okay, away again. Wide, wide. Good. Okay, and that's good. Well done. Last ball in the middle. Last ball in the middle. Okay. And away we go again. 6 passes. Good. Simon, you're a bit narrow there, son. Come wide. See, a bit narrow and nearly got intercepted. Very wide, Simon. Okay, very wide. Right, and check back again if you like. Okay, one more. 1 to go. Okay, good. Good stuff. Okay, that's very, very well done. But that's the skill. Supporting the player on the ball. It's very, very important. important in soccer. It's what makes the ball flow. Keeping possession for your team makes the game enjoyable, good to look at, and you feel like it's a great game. Supporting the player. Do so at wide angles. Remember, if you make one run and stand there complaining that you didn't get the ball, you're not really a top-class player. Yes, be the kind of player who does that one run into a wide angle, but go and again into wide angles to receive the ball. Be a good supporter, and you're a player. Triples means working in threes, and very often you can practice some of the more difficult aspects of soccer in working in threes. And now we have three boys here set up in a right angle triangle. That's a triangle with 90 degrees. And the boy right in the 90-degree angle is the one we're going to work. We're going to have two boys feeding David some volley, and in order to give David plenty of work. And we'll work David for a period of time, say half a minute or a minute, and then we swap the center. And then after every one of them has had a go, well, then we'll change the exercise. Now the first exercise, we're going to work David on the ground, where he's got to push the ball with the inside of both feet to his supports. And away we go. And on your toes, Dave. Okay. Inside of the left foot to the right, inside the right foot to the left. Inside the left foot to the right, and inside of the right foot to the left. Okay. Right, now hold it up for a second. Push the ball to the corners. And the next exercise, we'll work a different center. So we get Paul Fisher to swap David in the center. And we're going to do the same thing again, only this time we're going to work with the outside of the foot. And we're going to work with the outside of the left foot to the left support, and the outside of the right foot to the right support. Okay, Paul. Outside of the left foot, that's the way. Outside of the right foot, and that's good. That's good. Right, okay, change the center again. Have Ryan in the center. Now imagine that each one of the boys has gone through that exercise as well for about 30 seconds per head. Now we're on to the next exercise. And this is a volleying exercise. We're going to use the inside of the volley, the inside of the right foot to the left, and the inside of the left foot to the right. Now watch now as the boys working in triples practice this volleying skill, where they've got a volley to the side. And away we go. That's it. Follow through. Hang on. Okay, that's good. Watch your feed. Your feed's got to be excellent. All right. Okay, change the center now, and we'll have Paul Fisher back in the center. Okay, now imagine again, all of the boys has gone through that volleying skill. Now the next skill is the outside of the foot volley. Very, very difficult indeed. Going to see if the boys have done the practice at home, and they can do this outside of the foot volley. The outside of the left foot to the left, and the outside of the right foot to the right. Now you know what's very important here? It's the feed. Bend down and make sure you feed the ball correctly. If you feed it badly, then you're giving the boy in the center bad practice. And that's not the aim of the exercise. Okay, be careful of that feed. Outside the right foot. Outside the left foot. Well done. Little flick on the end of it. And again, where we go again. Outside of the right foot. Outside of the left foot. Outside of the right foot. Very well done. And outside of the left foot. Okay, change the center again. Okay, difficult skill. Very well done by Paul Fisher, wasn't it? This skill is a heading skill. We're going to be feeding him in the head. But remember, he's not heading straight back this time. He's got to head to the side. And remember the rule for heading, we always head with the forehead, right in the center of the forehead. So you've got to get up in the air, turn your head, and head it to the left. Up in the air, turn in the air, and head it to the right. Very, very difficult for young folk. You can do it with practice. Don't be afraid of making a mistake. And away we go. Up now, make sure the feet is good. Up in the air, make him climb. No, that's not making him climb now. He can climb a little bit. Okay, good stuff. Keep the eyes open. Okay, and up we go. Righto. Okay, David, sun's in his eyes a bit. Up we go again. Okay, good stuff. Right, and now we'll have back in the center. Another change. Right. Each of the boys now has done the heading exercises. Now we're into the side volley. That's the volley with the laces. Remember, we have to dip the shoulders. If You dip the shoulders, that gets the body in the right alignment in order to bring the laces to hit the ball. So you've got to dip your shoulders over as if we were a plane taking off, so the laces come into line to hit the ball. Okay? See how the boys go. Okay, that's good. Alright. Okay, so turn your laces over, dip the shoulder. Good stuff. Good stuff, very well done. Rightio. Okay, thanks fellas. That's well done. Good practice, isn't it? Working in triples, especially in that right angle triangle, is an excellent way of feeding that man in the middle and giving him some of the practice of the more difficult skills that you associate with the soccer game. And even the very young boys and girls can improve their skill by doing this exercise. Now, one last one. Working in the triples, we're going to have a boy at the front feeding the two boys, and they're going to be facing the camera this time. David, you're going to be feeding, and behind him, Paul fishing. The Paul comes from behind. Okay, Paul, you come from behind him. And David, just feed me for a moment as I come in behind, to the head first. And away we come. To the head, keep your round him. And come on, quickly. It's quicker. Quicker. And out of foot. Push to the foot there. Down to the feet. Okay, round we come. Right around it. Right round. Right round. Okay, first to the head. Paul fishing. Round quickly. Well done. Well done. Well done. Okay, change positions. Change positions and the foot now. Round we come. Round it. Come around. Come right around quickly. Well done. Thanks, fellas. Okay, that. Okay. Went through a lot of skills. We went through a bit fast. Write some down so as you memorize them. Excellent skills for soccer, working in triples. Have you been practicing your skills? We certainly hope so. Today, we're going to be dealing with goalkeeping skills. Also, next week, in the individual section, we'll treat goalkeeping skills again. You'll need a pencil and paper to jot down the 5 or 6 points about goalkeeping that we want you to remember and to practice today. Number 1 point, and that's one of the most important points as far as goalkeeping is concerned, that you must keep your eye on the ball. Watch the ball all the way into your hand. Tennis, golf, snooker, basketball, any ball games, the coaches instruct you to keep your eye on the ball. Well, the same goes for soccer. Keeping your eye on the ball is the way to become a better goalkeeper. Number 2 point, jot this down as well. Get as much as your body behind the ball as possible. Get as much as your body behind the ball as possible. Don't reach to the side of the ball, get your body behind the ball. Don't reach to the side, get your body behind the ball. And notice the way you shuffle across. Muhammad Ali, the great world champion boxer, is great at shuffling, isn't it? Well, you've got to be as good as Muhammad Ali at shuffling. You want to be a top-line goalkeeper. Watch now as Darren serves me up a ground shot for me to receive on the ground. Right, Darren? Okay. And I reach down. No gaps here for the ball to get through. Remember, the ball can slip through your hands. It can slip through your legs. But it won't slip through your chest or your stomach. And they're the parts of your to get behind the ball. One more time now, Darren. That chest high. Breathe. Get across. I watch the ball all over my chest. And my chest gives, it relaxes as I receive the ball. Remember your cricket coach, he asked you to relax your hands. Well, the same goes in soccer. If you're receiving the ball on your chest, don't let your chest stay down. Relax your chest. Relax with the power of the shot to stick. And now head high down, please. As the ball comes head high, I watch with my eyes as the ball comes. Don't take your eyes away. It's natural there to be afraid of the ball hitting your eyes. And it's natural to pull your head away. Well, that's the very time when a goalkeeper can make a mistake. That last instant, just before he catches that ball, he takes his eyes away. Well, that's the time you could make a mistake. And sometimes your player on the park will be calling for the ball as you're receiving it. Don't take any notice of them. Make sure that you accept the responsibility of grabbing that ball and pulling it in safe before you look to where you're going to give the ball. Alright, the next point I want you to consider is diving. Now diving is fantastically spectacular. It's a thrill to see a goalkeeper diving for the ball. I'm going to ask you not to make it over spectacular, make it nice and simple as possible. Get your body behind the ball as much as possible rather than diving. There's one rule about diving that I want you to consider. First, when you dive side on, but you keep your head in the window. That's called keeping your head in the window. In other words, your head is in between your two arms, not behind an arm. And why do you think your head is in between your two arms? In order that you can see that ball clearly and that you can watch it into your hands. Keep your head in the window. In this window here, between the two arms, so you can see the ball clearly, watch it into your hands. Then pull the ball quickly into your chest and relax as you hit the ground. Now I'm going to ask Darren to come up and demonstrate some of the things I've just spoken to you. Come on up, Darren, please. Okay. Now, number one skill is shuffling across. Remember Muhammad Ali? Shuffling across to get his body behind the ball. Now watch Darren as he watches the ball right into his body each time he receives it. Okay, Darren, now away we go. And away we go. And away we go. Good boy. Right, and there. Right, Darren. Cross it. Good. Okay. And notice the way Darren shuffled across. He didn't cross his legs. You don't cross your legs. You shuffle across. You shuffle across. Okay, Darren was doing it excellently well, and it's a credit to his coach, Todd Clark. Okay? And point number 2. This time, we're going to ask Darren to do some dives with us. And we're going to see if Darren keeps his head in that window. He'll dive side on, and as he hits the ground, he'll relax. Okay, Darren? And let's go. Good boy. Don't take your eyes off it. Good boy. Don't take your eyes off it. Don't blink your eyes, Darren. Good boy. Right up. And relax as you hit the ground. Just one big one. Okay, very good. The last point for today is narrowing the angle. Now get that point down, and let's hope you practice it. And narrowing the angle means coming towards the ball in order to make the shot difficult to get past it. Now, if Darren stays back on the line, have a look at this. Back on your line, Darren. If Darren stays on his line and doesn't come towards the shooter, the ball can get past him wide on his left-hand side. Now, watch it, Darren. Try and get this, son. And he can't. He made a very, very valiant effort, but he couldn't get to it. But if Darren narrows the angle, now watch, I get another ball here. By coming 2 steps towards me, 2 little steps towards me, he's now in a much better position to intercept that ball going in the goals. This is called narrowing the angle. Take a go, Darren. If he stays on his goal line, he is not narrowing the angle. If he comes directly towards the ball, comes 2 steps towards me, he's now in a much better position to intercept the ball. And so watch it. And there it is. The ball in the same position is intercepted by Darren. Thanks very much, Darren. And now we'll show you a skill where 3 players and the goalkeeper can practice narrowing the angle and shuffling across to get into position. Okay, Darren, hit the main goals, please. Now, what we're going to do here now, we have 3 players pushing the ball to one another and having a shot anytime they want to. Darren is not going to be aware when they're going to have a shot, so he has to get himself into position and prepare himself for each shooter. Okay, round we go, boys. Right. And again. That's the way, Darren. That's the way. Now the angles. That's good. Now the thing. That's it. Now watch the chip. That's the danger about the narrowing of the angle. You could be chipped. So that was quite well done. Let's help in the position. Head up. Okay. And stick it about it. Different angle. Yes, across. Well done. Shuffle across. Well down. Well done. And watch now, Darren, shuffling across. Different angle. Shuffles across again. Unlock. Okay, different angle again. All across. Good boy. Make sure you hit the ground. Good again. Right, good boy. Thanks, fellas. And there it was, narrowing the angle. Now, there were 5 or 6 points that we made today as far as goalkeeping skills are concerned. They are very important. I hope you jotted them down, and I hope you enjoyed practicing those skills. Today we're going to practice side kicking. Now side kicking means kicking the ball at 90 degrees from the direction you're headed. Just give me the ball please, David. Now if I'm approaching a ball in this direction and I want to kick it out at 90 degrees, It's not very good if I run around the ball. If I've got to run around the ball like that, I'm taking too long, and by that time in a soccer game, some defender's going to come and take that ball from me. I must approach the ball as quickly as possible and get my kick in. Approach the ball directly to save time. It's no use me running around the ball, which you see a lot of juniors and sometimes senior players doing. Right, but we must learn the skill to enable us to run straight to a ball. When we approach a ball straight and we want to kick at 90 degrees, we must learn to get the hips in line, and that means to turn our foot in the direction we want the ball to go. We turn our foot in the direction that we want the ball to go. That means the standing foot, the one you're standing on, must assist you in your kicking, and it can if you practice it. The foot that you stand on is vitally important for kicking a ball. It must point as close as possible in the direction you want the ball to go. I'll tell you what. When you place your foot in the direction that you want the ball to go, it brings the hips into line so that you can hit with the laces. Otherwise, when the foot is pointed forward, the laces won't come around into line. They point out at the wrong angle. The laces point out at the wrong angle. I want those laces to point across at that angle there so I can hit across my body, but they will not come round if this foot is pointed forward. No, what I must do is turn that standing foot in the direction I want the ball to go. This brings the laces beautifully into line, where I can hit with the laces and I can follow through where I want the ball to go. I can hit with the laces, lock straight down, and follow through where I want the ball to go. Now I'm able to get full power on the ball, and I'm able to get direction, vitally important. So the skill is side kick to turn the foot in the direction you want the ball to go, and there's the hit. One more time, please, Dave. I approach the ball directly on the line. Don't run round in a semicircle. Approach directly on the line, turn the foot, and hit it exactly where you want the ball to go. That's an important skill. It'll save you time. You'll get your passes away. You'll get your goals if you're willing to turn the standing foot in the direction you want the ball to go. A little bit of practice now, gentlemen, and let's go. Approach it, side on, and away we go. Well done, there. Okay, approach side on, turn the foot, side on. That's right. Keep it going. Okay, try from the left side now. Keep your head over the ball. Last one, Davey. Well done. Okay. Thanks, fellas. Now that's side-on passing. Where can it be used? It can be used when you're crossing a ball. After you've pushed the ball past the fullback, sometimes it's vitally important to get a ball cross over the face of that goal, isn't it? This will help you doing that. Make sure you turn the standing foot in the direction you want the ball to go. Watch now as the squad practices crossing the ball to me in the center. Okay. Up into the cones and crossing between the cones. Now the cross. Good. Ricky, as quick as you can. Turn the foot. Good. Turn the foot. Well done. Right, turn the foot. Well done. Turn the foot for the cross. Okay, well done. Jeffrey, turn the foot. Okay, follow through. We can out. Okay, good cross. Come on. Turn the foot. Faces straight down, David. Well done. Ricky, last one. Faces straight down. Good cross. Well done. There you have it. Crossing a ball. What's the important point? Make sure you try to point your standing foot in the direction you want the ball to go. Have a look at our final skill today to practice that skill. Okay? We're going to have 5 balls set up here to have one of the squad have a shot. Let's have a look. Ball fishing. Come along. Okay, we'll get Paul to do the skill for you. But catch. There's always a catch, isn't there? Well, Paul's catch today is that each time after he has a shot, he must return to this anchor cone. So he starts from the anchor cone, he gets to the first ball, and he has his shot, pointing his foot in the direction he wants the ball to go. Then he must return to the cone and have his second shot, and so forth. We let Paul do the rest of the demonstrating here. Okay, Paul, start from this cone, try and get as many as you can of those 5 balls on target. And away we go, Paul. One on toes, a great shot, a rocket. Beautiful shot, good save, Darren. Don't run round it, straight to the ball, that's good. Great shot. Don't run round it, straight to the ball. Unlucky. Last one now, straight to the ball, turn the foot. Great turn. Well done. Beautiful. There you have it. Ball was very successful. 4 out of 5 on target. 4 out of 5 on target, it's quite good. Wonder, can you get that close? I'll bet you can if you're willing to practice. Notice Paul, he didn't run round. He ran straight at the ball, and he used that skill we've been speaking about. He turned the standing foot in the direction he wanted the ball to go. That brings Paul's hips online, and that's why he was able to hit those shots so well. And today's skill is a fantastic skill. It's difficult, and I'll show you why in a moment it's difficult. But it'll be a great boost to your soccer. It'll improve your game. It'll make you a different player. It's called the inside dummy. And it's the fastest dummy of the lot. It's getting away from the position that you're beating the player. And it can be used 3 or 4 different ways in the game. Now watch as I get Robert here to assist me in demonstrating the inside dummy to you. Robert. Thanks. Just wait there for a moment, Rob. Now the inside, just over here, Rob, for me. Now, the inside dummy is done the following way. The ball is taken with the inside of one foot and then immediately away with the inside of the other. Now, remember our practice we told you a number of weeks ago to practice? In. We told you that those practices would be connected to something later on. Well, this is the very thing that we were speaking about. And that's why it's important, you people, not just to watch the TV, but to get into the action, to get things done. Remember, you can get things done and you can still have fun. And that's the important factor that the Catch the Soccer Room program is bringing across to you. Now this is a terrific one. The inside dummy. Watch carefully. I run with the ball and I take with the inside of one foot and immediately away to the inside of the other. And one more time now. I'll take the ball with the inside of one foot and the inside of the other. That's called the inside dummy. The important factor is the following. I take the ball with the inside of one foot to the side, as if I were going that way. And then I take the ball with the inside immediately with the inside of the other foot to the other side. Now I must take it to the side. I don't want to bring it forward. If I bring it forward there, the player will get the ball that's marking. I must take it to the side. Last demonstration, this time, I'm going to beat Robert. Robert, just come in here, please, as if you were a defender. Okay, and I come to Robert, and I in, and take it away quick. See how quickly the inside dummy gets you away. Now the other side, I'll take Robert to the other side, I'm dribbling with the ball, inside the left, take it away from the inside of the right. That is called the inside dummy. It is very effective in soccer. It'll improve your game. And there's a number of ways you can use it. Have a look at this next use. It's called a time gainer. It'll gain you time while you're in possession of the ball. Imagine again that Robert's a defender. Yes, Rob? And Robert's coming in to close me down, and at the moment I've got no one to pass it to. I can use this inside dummy to gain me time. Okay, Rob, come and get it. Take it, stop, take it, stop, take it, stop. That's all the time I'll need to borrow in order, I hope, for my teammates to show themselves into position to receive the ball. So you can see the inside dummy can be used as a time gainer. As a time gainer, because once you've got the ball under that type of tight control, then it leaves uncertainty with the defender. He's not certain whether to dive in or not, especially if you're losing ground to him. That enables your other attackers to get themselves into position to receive the ball off you. And the final use of today, there are others, this is the one we'll explain to you today, is a use where you can disguise a pass. Up you come, Robert. How many times in your game has your pass been intercepted because you telegraph it? Now, you telegraph it means that you tell your defender where you're giving the ball. If I come up to Robert here and I telegraph where I'm giving the ball, he can intercept. sure that that telegraphing is not a part of your game. Because when you're intercepted, you're in trouble. The inside dummy can be used to disguise the pass. As I come to Robert, I take it with the inside and here's the disguise. There's no way Robert's going to intercept that pass, is he? So you see the inside dummy has got tremendous value in your game. It'll change your game if you're prepared to learn. Okay, Robert, your turn now. Ludwig, stay here. Ludwig. Okay, Robert, now take me on. Inside. In. Good boy. And back, try one more time. In, he takes it to the side. It was well done. And again. In. Okay, make it the first one a bigger in, Rob. Make the first one a bigger in. Thank you. Hit me with it. Thank you. 2 points to remember. Make sure the first touch, the in, first in is a big in. In. And secondly, take the ball to the side. Take the ball to the side. Don't take it forward there, otherwise the defender will intercept it. Take it in and into the side to beat the defender. Get the hips going. Get the hips going to get the body language giving the wrong message to the defender. Watch this. Hips. And again, after a while, you get your hips going too. Hips. And working the other way. In. Okay, that's the inside dummy. Let's see the squad practicing that dummy and finishing off with a shot. Right on that, straight at me now, and have it finish off with a shot. Okay, Ludwig. In, and the shot, knock down. Oh, great shot, good save. In. Bad luck, Brendan, bad luck. Try it again, Brendan. Unlucky, and just relax. Let's see you enjoying it. In, good. Now the shot, quickly, Brendan. Okay, David. In, good, beautiful. Unlucky. Terry. Well done, another shot. Great shot, beautiful. So how to finish again? Yes, very well done. Right, that's the inside dummy. Inside of 1 foot, and immediately, as fast as you can, take the ball away with the inside. Practice the other way. Left foot inside, then the right foot inside. The ball to the side as quickly as you can with the inside of the right foot. It's a very dummy. Effective means it'll work well for you. Change your game. Enjoy practicing the inside dummy. Today, we're going to learn how to do a wall pass. Now, a wall pass is sometimes called a 1-2. I'll explain in a minute why we call it a 1-2. I'm going to get 2 of the boys here, 2 of the squad, to assist me. Ryan McCulloch and Robert Kira. Now, I want you to imagine that Ryan McCulloch is a defender. Ryan wants to get that ball from me. And I'm going to use my player, Robert Kira, there, to assist me in beating Ryan. I'm going to use my support player on my team to help me beat Ryan McCulloch. So what I do is I use Robert Kira as a wall. I push the ball to him and receive it on the other side of Ryan McCulloch, okay? So as Ryan comes towards me, I push it there and receive it on the other side. That's called a 1-2. Notice the 1-2. One pass to Rob, second pass to me. Or a wall pass where I use Robert as a wall, bouncing off the wall to receive it on the other side of the defender. See where he gets its name? The wall or the 1-2. One more demonstration. Okay, this time I'm going to demonstrate using it with the outside of the left foot. And away we come outside, and away we see it on the other side. It's a 1-2 or a wall pass. Ryan McCulloch is now going to demonstrate it to us. Okay, Ryan, you've got Robert, and I'm your defender. And away we go. That's good. Okay, now coming back, got to do the same thing. Let's see you try with the inside of your left foot this time, and go. That's the idea. Right, now that's the 1-2 or the wall pass. You've got to be very careful when you use that in a game. I'll explain why. Imagine either one of those 2 passes is a mistake. In other words, it's intercepted. If Ryan McCulloch intercepts that pass, we're both out of the game. The 2 attackers are out of the game, and that's very bad for our defense. So be very careful when you give that pass that neither one of the two passes, neither the first pass nor the second, is intercepted. That'll take practice. Let's hope you enjoy practicing that. Okay, one last time now. I've got to make sure I come wide on the pass, and that's it. Okay, that's the 1-2. Now we're going to show you a little practice with the squad using that skill. We're going to ask the squad to do a double 1-2 and finish off with a shot. A double wall pass, and they're going to finish off with a shot. Now watch this. 1, 2. Okay. 1, 2. Finish with a shot. Good boy. Well done, Paul. Well done. Unlucky. Good save. Take it under control if you want. Good. Take it under control for one step. Now the finish. Good shot. Well done. Well done, Steve. Left foot if you like. Good boy. Straighten up. You can take it under one step to control if you like, Steve. Use your left foot if you want to, Simon. Now the shot. Good boy. Be careful with the passing, Jeff. Be careful. That's better. Now the shot. Good shot. First pass wasn't good enough, though, Jeff. Be careful about it. Well done. Good shot. Oh, unlucky. Control it for one if you like. Use your laces when you hit them. Okay, Ricky, try the left leg. Okay, this one control. Now hit. Good shot. Beautiful shot. Let's go, Steve. Take the one. Shoot. Well done. Be quicker, Simon. Be quicker, son. Good boy. Good control. Another shot. Good shot. Oh, great save. Thanks, fellas. Well done. Right, there you have it. The double wall pass followed by the shot. A lot of skills and practice there, aren't they? Well, you can practice them too. Make sure you swap positions, though, so you can get practice in each individual section of that skill, both giving the ball and receiving and laying the ball off. If there's not enough for you to practice the double wall pass, cut it down to one wall pass. Use Dad to lay the ball to you, or Mum, or your brother to lay the ball to you for the two. Make sure you put it in to practicing because it's a great skill for your soccer. Today we want to show you a game called the lateral game. Now lateral means side on. So today we're going to play this side on game to help you develop confidence in possession of the ball. Very often when we have possession of the ball, we don't realize how powerful we are in the game of soccer. Now let me show you how to play this lateral game. Firstly, player with the ball has got to take the ball to the side, laterally, to the side. I've got the cone set up here about 4 meters apart, and you've got to imagine there's a line here between these two cones, and imagine the line between these two cones. I'll need a defender. I'll get David to assist me. Dave, leave your ball. Okay, now the way to play the game is the following. David is my defender, but he's not allowed to defend for the ball. What I have to do is keep my feet close to the ball, and as fast as I can, take the ball over that line or that line. I'm not going to tell David, and try and touch the ball again over that line. In other words, in slow motion, here's what I've got to do. I've got to go one and touch it again quickly. Now, David, his part is to defend that. If I can do that before David gets his foot over that line, show me get the foot over the line, David. Go on, quickly. David puts his foot over the line. If he can put his foot over that line before I touch my ball over that line, then he saves the point. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, Dave. There we go. And I've touched it. Now I think he just got there in time. Let's go again, David. The idea is I keep my foot close to the ball. If I keep my feet a long distance away from the ball, David can see my foot coming to the ball, can't he? So I keep close to the ball, and I try and touch it again over the line before he gets there. Okay, David did quite well. Okay, Dave, now it's your turn. And he's got a point. David beat me there for a point. Well done, Dave. Okay, let's try it again. And he's done it again. He's got a point. Okay, now let's have a look at David and Simon playing that game. Now notice why we're playing that lateral game. We're playing the lateral game to show you something. Are you learning it? That the player on the ball is very, very powerful. The player on the ball, because he can move quickly and because he can move first, can actually beat the other player out to that position there. Have a look to see if Simon can gain any points off David here. And away we go. And Simon's got the second touch before David, so Simon's 1 point up. And let's try again. And it's good. He didn't touch it, so David has saved it up. Try the other side now, see how David goes against Simon. Simon's a defender. Okay, David has got the point. You should try and touch it again, though, Dave. Over there. One more go. It's the lateral game. And he's gone again. And the second touch, and Dave's got the point. Well done. Okay, thanks, fellas. Right, now that's the first way to play the game. We didn't use any body shimmy, or we didn't use any dummies. Just standing and exploding off the mark as quick as you can, either to the left or exploding quickly to the right. And even doing that without any body shimmy, any body language, or without any dummies, you'll find a number of times you'll beat the defender to that position. Now that shows you how powerful the player on the ball is. Okay, now here's the second skill. This time, the second game, we're entitled to use any kind of body shimmy. We don't use any dummies, step overs, or inside dummies. We just entitled to use a little bit of body language. Whether it's an arm language or a hip language, body shimmy. Okay, I'm going to get Ricky Somboli to assist me this time. Okay, Ricky, now we're playing the same lateral game. Just come a little bit closer. Ricky doesn't take off with the ball, but his defense is to try and get his foot over that line or that line before I touch the ball second time over this line. Okay? And as he has, got your Rick, got your son. Okay, all I did that time, just use a little bit of a body language, a little shimmy to send him one way. And here we go again, Rick. And as he has, I got you again, Rick. Okay, now it's your turn. Now it's your turn. All right, Smarty. Let's try it again. All right, Ricky's got it down pat. Thanks very much, Ricky. You're not allowed to make fools of the coach. Okay, now, that's the second of the games, the lateral game. You see how powerful the player on the ball is? Only if he learns these little skills. And only if you have the courage to be able to realize player on the ball is everything in soccer. Now, last of the games, we're entitled to use a body swerve, step over dummies, outside step overs, inside dummies, anything you would like to try and win the lateral game. Paul Fisher will assist us here. Okay, Paul, I get first go. Right? Gotcha. Never moved. Okay, that's number one. I got 1 point on it. Got you again, Paul. All right. That was just an inside dummy to finish off. Now it's Paul's turn. Okay, Paul's got a little step over dummy to beat me. This time I'll try and catch you. Well done, Paul. Okay, we get Paul up, Ricky. Ricky, come here. Now notice, especially when you've got these dummies, player on the ball, if you've got the confidence, and if you've taken the time to learn the skill, let's hope you're doing it at home, then you're very hard to beat if you're in possession of the ball. Agreed? Play this game at home, play it with Dad, prove it to yourself. But get something done. You can get things done, and you can still have fun. Watch these two boys having fun, practicing the lateral skills. There we go. Okay, well done. Well done. One more go now, Ricky. Okay, Paul nearly got there that time. That was quite a good dummy. Okay, let's see if you can get 2 out of 2, Paul. Okay, Paul's won that one. Last one. Okay, step over dummy. Well done. Thanks, fellas. Very well done. Thank you. That's all you need. That's all you need for a little lateral skill game. That lateral skill game is very important to you at home because it will prove that if you're in possession of the ball, you're a handicap at all. You're a very powerful person on the soccer park. But you must learn those little body shimmies and you must learn those little dummies to make you even more powerful. We're going to be doing our soccer training inside a grid. A grid is just an area on the square, 10 meters by 10 meters. We do our dribbling and juggling practice inside this grid or inside this square. Now, it needs one ball per player. This is often a difficulty with the junior teams where they only have one ball of training. Well, I suggest that the coach invites the boys or girls to bring along their own private ball to training. Now, you'll have to mark that ball in order that you don't lose it. And you can get a cheap ball, such as a rubber ball, about $2 or $3. It doesn't necessarily have to be an expensive ball. So, watch now as we demonstrate the first dribbling skill in the grid where we dribble in and out of one another. But you must be flowing. Dribbling, not in a stiff way, but a nice flowing manner through one another in the grid. Now, I'll borrow a ball, I'll demonstrate it to you. Thank you, Simon. And as you're dribbling, you're just flowing with the ball, right foot, in and out of the grid, using both feet, in and out of players, floating with the ball. Okay? And away we go, lads. Floating in and out of the grid. Flowing with the ball. Flowing with it. Flowing with it. Don't be stiff. Don't be stiff. Bend the legs. Nicely flowing. Keep your eyes on the other players. Okay, hold it. Right, thanks, lads. Now we give them a break after about 30 seconds of dribbling through one another. And we ask them now to practice in the break some juggling. I'm going to ask them now to keep the ball off the ground for as long as they can. And away we go. Okay, use both feet. Use both feet. Toss. Okay. Oh no, thank you. Hold it again. Okay, bend it. Now remember our juggling. If you can't continue to juggle like that, just moving with both feet, okay? If you can't do that, start the way we showed you a number of weeks ago. One touch catch, one touch catch, 1, 2 catch, 1, 2 catch. And that way, you'll progress to the standard that some of these boys have got. Now we're going to ask them to back onto the flowing dribbling motion through the grid. And the next time I stop them, we're going to do a different juggling exercise. And away we go, flowing through the grid, lads. In and out of one another. Nice feet flowing. That's it. Okay, hold it. Thanks, lads. Now the next juggling exercise, begin. This time, the juggling exercise is keeping the ball in the head. And so we wanted to keep the ball up there, eyes open. Okay, and away we go, that exercise. Okay, off we go. Up. Watch yourself, don't crash into one another. Keep going. Rub the sand off. Okay, and blowing again through the bit. Come on. And away we go. Come on, blowing through the bit. Each time I call change, you change direction. Each time I call change, you change direction. Check it the opposite way you're in. And change. Turn it. Keep going. Blowing through the grid still. Blowing through the grid. And change. Turn quickly now. Still flowing. In through one another. In and out of one another. Keep your eyes on one another so as your vision improves. And change again. Okay, and hold. Thanks for saying, Simon. Good boy. Okay, now the final juggling is a little bit more difficult. We're going to ask the boys to juggle with both feet, but below knee level. Down here. Right down here below knee level. Trying to juggle really low with the ball. Not too easy at all. Some of the boys won't be able to do it, but if they can do it once or twice, then that means, if they can do it once or twice, it means they can improve. And that's what we're aiming for. Okay, let's see how you can go with that juggling below the knee lift. That's good. Well done, Ricky. Excellent. Well done, David. Lovely stuff. Yeah, I like it. Right, that's terrific. A little bit lower, Simon, if you can. Use the left foot down. Good boy. That's what I like to see. Well done, Brendan. That's improving, son. Terrific. Okay, flowing through the grid again, lads. And away we are. Flowing through the grid. Anywhere you want to go, in and out of one another. There's a hit. Try to avoid the clash. Use both feet. Okay, thanks, fellas. Hold it, man. Right. That's near the end of the grid practice for today. But we've got one more game to play. And this game is called Kick Out of the Grid game. You're entitled to dribble through this grid. But what you've got to do is try and make sure your ball stays in. But you're entitled to kick anyone else's ball out. The last person staying in the grid with this ball is the winner. But there are certain rules. Firstly, if your ball's kicked out, you can't kick anyone else's ball out of the grid. You're out of the game. Immediately your ball's out of the grid, then you're out of the game. Secondly, you can't form conspiracies. Now, conspiracies means groups. So in other words, two boys can't group together against another boy. Everyone is alone, working together. And the last rule is that you can't stand still. You can't walk to that corner or into that corner and hide. Everyone's got to be moving all of the time. So anybody standing still, out of the game. Anybody forming a conspiracy, that's 3 or 4 boys joining together in a group against the other boys, that's not allowed either. You've got to be just one alone against everybody else. And finally, we've got to obey the rules of the game. You can't take anybody down. You've got to play the normal rules of the game. If you viciously tackle somebody else, then you have to be out of the game too. So let's see now, with the super squad here, who's the last person in the grid. And away we go. And quickly now, attacking one another. Don't be afraid. Come on. We need bravery here. No one wants to go. Oh, Brendan, that wasn't much of a try. Simon. Let's have a look to see who's playing safe. David's playing safe. He's away in the corner hiding. Wolfgang's playing safe. Wolfgang. Playing safe there. Come on, let's see someone attacking somebody. Righto. That's one. No one out yet. No one wants to attack. That's one out. Darren's gone. Oh, you could have got David then. Hello, it nearly killed poor old Simon, but he's out. Going. Hello. Bad luck, Wolfgang. And out. Brendan's out. Only 4 left. Hello, Ricky's leaving his ball. Panic stations here. Okay, thanks, fellas. Right, that's the game. As you can see, a couple of boys there having too much respect for one another and not even having a go. But that's the game. Kicking out of the grid game, it's good fun and it's good dribbling practice. And obviously, you've got to keep your eye on the opposition, so it's good practice for vision, isn't it? I remember a number of weeks ago, we promised to give you another section on heading, this time advanced heading. Well, that's what we've got in line here today, heading, but advanced heading. Now, I'm going to get Joey Labassa to assist me in demonstrating the skills of heading. Remember what we told you before. You must keep your eyes open. It's important to keep the eyes open in order that you hit the ball with the right position on the head, namely the forehead. That hard piece of bone down the forehead is the place to get the full power and direction on your ball. But now we've got to worry about getting up high. If you want to climb up, and that's vitally important in getting a ball, then you must start getting lift. Now there's a number of ways of getting lift. You use your knees to get lift, you use your arms to get lift, and remember, when you lift your arm up, don't flap them back down. Lift your arms and hold them there. They'll protect you against a body clash or a head clash. Lift your arms and just hold them there, just for balance. Not up there, that's dangerous, play. You're not allowed to do that. Lift your arms and just hold them there for balance. And it will protect you against one of the fears in heading a ball, that is the head clash. Now watch as Joey demonstrates the header. He'll keep his eyes open, he'll climb in the air getting plenty of lift, arch his back, he'll Arch his back and neck backwards, and he'll drive his forehead at the ball with the eyes wide open. He'll drive his forehead at the ball with the eyes wide open. Okay, Joey. And up we go. Hit it back to me. And try it again, Joey. Don't blink your eyes now. Up we come. Up. All right. Okay, let's hit the position down near that card. And in we come. Let's see it, Davey. We'll get Davey in goals, please. Thanks very much, Dave. And let's go, Ricky. And finish it. Okay. Finish it, Wolfie. Stop. Finish that. Up. Front on, stop. You turn a bit side on there. Hold up, Brendan. Oh, great header, Brendan. AJ. Keep your tongue in, though. Keep your tongue in, Paul, son. Keep the tongue in. Okay, didn't get enough power. Good ball lift, fellas. Not only up. Oh, hit it with the forehead, Luke. Alright, Stephen. Okay, nice power, but didn't get much lift off the ground. Alright, good. That last one was good. Now, lads, a couple of short ones. You can see how you're going in the diving head. Come on. And get there. Right. See how it's open. Get there. Oh, yeah, beautiful. Come on, Scott. Get there, son. Okay, well done. Alright, Brendan, quickly. Yes, okay, don't blink your eyes. Oh, sorry, don't pull. Oh, yes, good head. Come. Down, son. Also, lollipop much on, a bit harder, son. Down. Yes, oh, put your eyes up a little bit. Alright, Steve. Oh, Steve, get there. Oh, yes, beauty. And last one. Go, Joey, down. Okay, good head. Right. Thanks, boys. Now, hold up a second. Okay. There you have the high header, you'll get plenty of lift, and even for those diving headers, notice the way the boys are keeping their eyes open. That's important for you too. Now I'm going to ask us to practice certain things that will overcome fears in heading. The most important thing about practicing heading is overcoming the fears that you have heading a ball. Very often, when you're hitting a ball, small ball like that, two players or three, clashing for a ball, they have a body clash, don't they? And sometimes you get hurt. And then from then on, you're afraid of hitting the ball. Well, here are some practices to help you obtain bravery in these body clashes. Now watch, I get a few boys to demonstrate this. Come in, fellas, please. Shoulder to shoulder. Right, I'll put two boys in for the shoulder to shoulder practice. Okay. And now we have left shoulder to right shoulder. Here we come. Up against one another. And again. And against one another. Climb for the ball. Lift up the balls if you're looking for the ball. Look up if you're looking for the ball. And last time. Right. Okay. Thanks, fellas. There you have it. Two boys practicing shoulder to shoulder. Left shoulder to the right shoulder of the other boy. Up in the air, up diving against one another, trying to break one another's shoulder. That's not the practice. The idea is to try and get up together in the air and clash at the top. And that'll give you the bravery that you need to climb for a ball. Here's another one. Chest to chest. Bounce. And again. Make sure you hit one another and you'll bounce off. Hit one another and you'll bounce off. Don't be afraid, lads. If you hit, you'll bounce off. And last one. Okay, thanks, fellas. Well done. Right, there you have it. Two fellas going chest to chest. Now, you might ask, where on earth does that happen in the game? Well, obviously it does. But it does practice body clashes. And it practices bravery. You want to be brave, you've got to act brave. Now, let me show you where that last skill can be used in a game. Okay, fellas, we'll have Simon and Brendan. Now we have Simon and Brendan. I'm going to ask Simon to act as an obstacle, as if you were a centre forward and Brendan was the centre half. Now this time we'll have this chest. Brendan's chest is going to hit Simon in the back. So he's got to get up and hit the ball. Away we go, Brendan. Up. See the way, excuse me, Brendan, that was beautiful. Notice the way Brendan didn't put his hands on the player in front, because if you do, you're giving away a free kick. And it's an unnecessary free kick. It becomes unnecessary if you're willing to practice that bravery chest to chest. Because the only reason you put your hand on the player is a natural fear of hitting your chin. Well, overcome that fear by practicing the last two skills I showed you, shoulder to shoulder and chest to chest. And a number more times. Well up, Brendan. Well up, the eyes are well open. Now swap it around, Simon, so you can get your own back on Brendan. Yeah, well done. Straight forward, hit it. Okay, use the forehead, Simon. Okay, that's better. That last one was better. See Simon using the side of the head. He's best off using the forehead, isn't he? Okay, now let's show you a little game. Right, now here's the game, fellas. The boy on the outside is the attacker, and he tries to head the ball towards the goal. And obviously the ball on the inside, here's the defender, tries to head the ball away from the goal. Now you get a point, the attacker gets a point if the ball goes towards the goal. And the defender gets a point if the ball goes away from the goal. And away we come. Up we get. Okay, Joey's won that one. And up we get. And up we get again, up. Keep your tongue in, Scott. Keep your tongue in, so you get hurt. Okay, boys, come on, up. Up we go. Okay, Stephen won that one. Come. All right, make sure you don't blink your eyes. That'll do us, fellas. There you have it. Advanced heading. Remember the points. Get plenty of lift by using the knees and the arms. Make sure you keep the eyes open. Did you see a few of the boys? They were tempted to blink their eyes, weren't they? Do you? Well, practice and you'll overcome that. Keep the eyes open. Hit the ball with the forehead. Now, if you're a bit afraid jumping for a ball because you're afraid of a body clash, let's start practicing that shoulder to shoulder or the chest to chest. That will improve your bravery, and that's what we need in heading. Enjoy your practice. Hi. What are you like receiving a ball with your back towards the goal? Well, that's the skill we're going to practice today. We're going to show you 3 little exercises that will improve your performance when you receive a ball with your back towards the goal. Now, I'm going to receive a ball with my back towards the goal, and I'm going to have Ricky Somboli to act as a defender. Come in, Ricky, in behind me. Okay, so I've got Ricky now as a defender. I'm a forward, and I'm going to receive a ball from my midfield or from my back line players with my back towards the goal. Here is skill number 1. It's called vacating the space. Getting away from the position where I receive the ball as quickly as possible. Remember we did vacation before? Have you practiced what we showed you? I certainly hope so. If you haven't, why don't you start today? It'll improve your game. You'll enjoy your game more. Right, remember what vacation was? We take the ball away quickly with the outside of the foot to the left or the outside of the right foot to the right. But this time, I want you to put in a little dummy, a little body shimmy, a little bit of body language to try and tell the defender you're going one way when in actual fact you take it the other. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to vacate this ball with the outside of the left foot in that direction. But I'm going to give Ricky the wrong message. I'm going to tell Ricky I'm going right with a little bit of body language. I'm going to put in a dummy. I'm going to feint to go right, but I'm going to take it left. That takes practice. You can learn it. Start today. Okay, now I receive the ball up. I pretend to go, I take it with the outside, and I hit my shot. Now one more time, I'll knock the ball across here now again. The same kind of ball up. This time, I'm going to do the same type of thing. I'm going to throw a dummy to Ricky, and come again, hit me. Little dummy that way, take with the outside, and now hit the shot, and there it is again. There's the skill. Wasn't a good shot, was it? You can do better. Now let's see the squad practicing that skill. I'll have Ricky first. He's going to receive the ball from me, vacate the space, have a shot. But first, he's going to throw that dummy. Keep an eye on him, and you'll know what to practice. Okay, Ricky. Outside, and hit your shot. All right, well done. Next boy up. Okay, Paul. Outside, and hit the shot. Simon. Let's go. Outside, good. Hit the shot. Good shot. Wolfie. Little dummy. Outside, hit the shot. Lovely shot. Brian. Good. Hit the shot. Bad luck. Stephen. Good. Got you, Stephen. Well done. Excellent. Good, Robert. Unfortunate, that one. Okay, thank you, fellas. Right. That's skill number 1. Vacating the space, throwing a little dummy, touch with the outside of the foot, have your shot. Next skill is a bit more complicated. We'll demonstrate it to you slowly so as you can overcome that difficulty, right? And this time, I'm going to get Stephen again to lay the ball up. Stephen, push the ball up to me, son, please. Right. Thanks very much, Simon. Now this time, as Stevens pushes the ball to me, I'm going to have Ricky again behind me as a defender. And this time you've got to remember a little rhyme. 4 words. 4-word rhyme. In, out, touch, shot. In, out, touch, shot. So it's 4 touches on the board. On the ball, sorry. 4 touches on the ball. A 4-word rhyme. It'll improve you receiving a ball with your back towards the goal. Okay, now as the ball's hit to me, I take the ball in, then out, touch again, and now the shot. I'll do it again in slow motion. Stephen, the first touch is an in, second touch is an out, the third touch is a left foot, and the final touch is a shot. It is fairly complicated, but you have a rhyme to assist you to learn it. Let's say that rhyme again. The ball comes to you, you receive it with the inside of the foot, then immediately with the outside, touch the third touch with the left foot, and the final touch is a shot with the left foot. That makes it more simple, doesn't it? But it'll take a lot of practice. And it's a wonderful skill. Endal Galish from the Scottish national side plays with Liverpool. He's fantastic at this skill. You can be if you start now. Let's see the squad practicing that second skill. Okay, lads. Now remember the line, fellas. In, out, touch, shot. Let's try it, Ricky. In, out, touch, shot. Good boy. And go again. In, out, touch, and the shot. Oh, it's very, very well done. I like that. And again now. Hit a ball across to here. In, Dave. Out. Touch it quickly. And now the shot. Lovely. Okay, Jeff. Try it. In, out, touch, hit your shot. Well done. Ball. In, out, touch, shot. Well done. Simon. In, out, touch. Oh, it's beautiful. See that Simon did it, made it very, very good. Thanks, Davey. Very well done. Okay, Steve. In, out, touch, and a shot. Oh, Stevie, lace it straight down, son. Lace it straight down, but everything else was terrific. In. Bit too big in the in. Oh, yes, the last one was lovely. Okay, it's the practice. Don't worry about making a little mistake like that. That was quite good. In, out, touch, now the shot. Oh, lovely, Wolfgang. Great save. Last one, Ricky. Go again. In, out, touch it quickly. Now the shot. Lovely, well done. Okay, thanks very much. Okay, Davey, you can stay here, Dave, please. And you can knock this last one up to me. Very difficult, wasn't it? But didn't that rhyme help? It will help you. Write it down. I'll get Mum or Dad to write it down for you. In, out, touch, shot. Last one is an in, touch, shot. So it's not much of a different rhyme. It's easy to learn. Let's have a look. Come to the ball. In, touch, and now the shot. Okay? What a good shot again. You can do better. Take a bit of practice. One more demonstration, and then we go straight into the squad. You can put the rhyme down later. Okay? Thanks, Davey. Move to the ball. In, touch, and now the shot. And there she is. She's just in the goal. Let's have a look at the squad. Remember the rhyme. In, touch, shot. A terrific skill for you to practice with your back facing the goal. All right, squad, let's have a look. And hitting David. In, touch, shot. Okay, Stephen. Push it. In, shot. Okay. Last one. In, take, shoot. Oh, good shot. Right. Well done, fellas. That's the skill. Back facing towards the goal. Often a very, very difficult situation for a winger or a centre forward. So we must learn these little skills that will improve your effectiveness in that position. That means it'll make you a better player. Remember the first one, a little dummy as you receive the ball, vacate quickly, have your shot. Number 2, in, out, touch, shot. The second touch is to beat the man as he makes the tackle on you. Remember that second touch? We spoke about it before. The second touch is very important in soccer. It'll make you a good player. So in all of our skills, we're incorporating. Incorporating means putting it in. We're putting in that second touch to try and make you that type of player. Let's hope you're appreciating that and practicing at home. The last one, in, touch, touch. And the third touch is a shot. Let's hope you enjoy what we showed you today, but most of all, it's important that you practice it. Today we're going to play a grid game that will improve your soccer skills, your passing, your movement into space, and later on we'll discuss something called third man running. But first, let me explain the game. There are 3 teams in the game. There's going to be a team in green bibs, a team in orange bibs, and the 2 boys in the centre. 4 boys are on the cone. I've set up the square here with cones marking out the square. The rules are that the boys in the centre have got to try and intercept the ball and the 4 lads around the cones who are going to pass the ball to one another. But there's a rule as far as movement is concerned. The boys that are on the cones on the outside of the square can only move along the sides of the square, either along that way or along the side of the square that way. So they can only move on the sides of the square. They can't move along the diagonals. They can't move inside. However, the ball can be passed anywhere along the diagonals or along the sides of the square. What's the aim of the game? The aim of the game is to keep the ball away from these 2 lads in the middle. They're the boys trying to touch the ball. Any touch, and they come out of the centre onto the cones, and whoever was touched or made a bad pass, they have to go into the centre. Now, a bad pass means the following, that a ball is passed a metre or so outside the line. If the ball goes a metre outside the square, then it's regarded as a bad pass, or if one of these boys gets a touch, any type of a touch at all, just a touch on the knee or the foot, then that's called an intercept, and they're entitled at that moment to take their positions on the edge of the grid. Remember the rule? The runners, that's the boys on the cones, are only allowed to move along the sides that way or along the sides that way. Okay, let's see how the game goes. How do we go, folks? Close him down. Try and make him make a mistake through the center. And again. And there's a mistake. Okay, the green team has to go in and the other team out. Come on the cones quickly. Harold Scott, away we go. Back to Scott if you like. Always could have been intercepted that one. That's an intercept, so the orange team comes in, green team out. Harold ball, away you go. And away we go again. Move into him, orange team, move in closer. That's okay, still in play. Right. Back here, Scott. Always nearly intercepted that one. Come towards him, Scott, come towards him. Come towards him. Okay. Thank you. Now, we can improve our game if we realise a certain situation that the support player can do 2 jobs, not just 1 job. Now imagine I'm the support player here, Scott Kell, on this cone. I've got a job to do right enough, and that's to make sure that I'm in position to receive the ball. But I can do another job. And that's where you can improve your soccer, and that's where you can improve your grid game. I can approach the player with the ball. So let's give Joey Labasso now the ball, and I can approach him. Okay, into position now, Ricky Sombroli, and we got Wolfie here on the ball. Now imagine, I'm going to come back out again now. Imagine I'm Scott Kell, and this is the position I am to receive a ball. But if Wolfie starts to close me down, come closer, Wolfie. Now, I'm out of the game from poor old Joey. I'm not much assistance to him. I've tried my best. Not really. I can approach the ball. Now in soccer, a lot of the juniors don't go close to the ball. They run away from it. Watch the effect of me approaching the ball. As I come close to the ball now, I can open up, call Fisher. As I come close to the ball, I can pass my defender, and I can open up Paul Fisher. That's called third man running. Opening up a third man like a 1-2. 1-2, we won straight back. Here's the third man opened up. That will improve your game. Ready to go on again, gentlemen? And away we go. Towards him, Scott. Okay, at your angles. Come close him, Scott. Come close him. Now the third was on. See if you had to come close then. First time pass would have been on. And out again. Scott, stay on your angle. Stay on your angle. Now come in. Okay. Or it could have been intercepted. That could have been intercepted. There's the third. That's out of play, so that team's in. Out of play, that pass, so you swap out. Quickly, Joey, start again. Come on. Let's get the game going. Good boy. Oops, troubles. Touch, that's a touch. The orange team's in. Here's another ball here. And go. Close to him. Go. Good ball, that's good calling. That's good calling. Wanting the ball and calling for it's good. Well, that wasn't really intercepted. Back in the position here, Joe. That's an intercept. Which team? Back in, Scott. Come on your cars. Last go now. Come on, lads. Oh, trouble already. That's bad luck. Come on out. That was the second last go. On your car. There's the third. Yeah, it's got away with it. Make sure you're on the edge, Joey. You're coming in a bit, son. Touch, green team. Okay, that'll do us. Thanks, fellas. Okay. That's the grid game, right? 3 teams. 2 teams on the cones and 1 team in the center chasing. It'll improve your passing. I've got a speed grid set up here. I call it a speed grid because we're interested in dribbling the ball at speed. We have 3 skills that will improve not only your dribbling ability, but your overall ball control. Now, the aim of the first exercise is that you get from one point of the grid to the other point as quickly as possible, dribbling the ball. Firstly, the boys have to receive the ball from me, then they have to race the 20 meters to the other end of the grid inside the 3 seconds that I'll give them. So they have 3 seconds to get 20 meters, right? Here's skill number 1. Okay, ready to receive, Steve? And away we go. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, nearly made it. Go. Stop quickly. 2, 3. Nearly made it. Go. 1, 2, 3. Very close to making it. Go. 1, 2, 3. Very close to making it. Go again. 1, 2, 3. Very close. I think you nearly made that one. Go, Jeff, quickly. 2, 3. Nearly made it. Go. 1, 2, Brendan, quickly. 3. Go ahead. 1, Ludi. 2, 3. Oh, very close to making it. Go, Wolfie. 1, 2. Oh, straighten up, son. Quickly, Davey. 1, 2, and made it. Go, Joey, quickly, Joe. 2, 3. Okay. And that was skill number 1. Notice the boys got to pick the ball up, race the 20 meters as quickly as they can with the ball under control and inside the 3-second intervals. They nearly made it. A few more practices and they would have got under that 3 seconds. You can do it too. Now here's skill number 2. We're going to put a defender in the practice. Now 3/4 of the way down the grid, we're going to put a defender in. And so we set up our defender here about 3/4 of the way down the grid. Now the boys this time have got to race as quickly as they can towards that defender, and then they've got to beat the defender either to the left or to the right. So the aim is to race as quickly as they can at the defender, and then beat the defender either to the right and get to the edge of that grid, or to the edge of the grid if they beat him to the left, as quickly as possible. We're going to increase the time to 4 seconds. Let's see if they can do it. Okay, fellas, here we go. And number 1, Steve. Go, son. Straight at him. Straight at him. Change direction, beat him, and to the edge of the grid. Good boy. Scott. Simon, at him, Simon. At him as quick as you can. Change direction to the edge of the grid. Quickly at him. Good. Change direction, well done. Here's another one coming up. Boom, straight at him. Shit, Greg. Jeff, quickly, son. Quickly, change direction. Brendan, and quickly, change direction. Yes, try and beat him from a good distance. Beat him from a good distance. Well done, Ludi. Okay, we'll check on the time now. Wolfie, want to check the time, son. Go. 1, 2, 3, Very close to making it. Last one. Go, David. 1, 2, 3, and made it in 4. Okay. One ball each now, fellas. Right, there was skill number 2. We put the defender in. We gave them a bit extra time. 4 seconds. How would you have gone? Try it yourself at home or in your practice session. Now we're going to make it more difficult. We're going to put 2 defenders in. That happens very often in the game, doesn't it? You get along to one defender, you beat him, and the sweeper or the other cover defender comes across and takes the ball from you. Well, you must practice for that. If that arises in the game, and it does very often, doesn't it? You must practice for it. Practice for that second defender. He's called a cover defender. You have cover defenders in rugby league, don't you? They lock forward. Well, in soccer, you're taught as a defender to have a cover. Let's start practicing for that cover defender. This time, I'm going to ask this plastic man here to be my first defender, and I'm going to act as the second defender or the sweeper. So, I put my defender in. Okay, lads, there's your first defender, and that's the man they have to beat first. Now, I'm going to be the cover defender here, and if they beat that man to that side, I'm going to sweep across to try and pick them up. Let's see how they go. At the end, there's a time factor. This time, they just get there as quickly as possible. Okay, go. Beating. Good. Now take the second defender. Right, come on, get that first defender. Beat him well. Oh, no, you're not beating him enough. Come on, straight at him. Beat him well away from the side. Okay, there's a cover. And get across. Well, take him to the side. Oh, no, there's a cover. And okay, there's it. Well done. Okay, Jeff, well, you didn't beat the first one. You just ran past him, son. Okay, now beat. That's better. Let's have the play. Good. Now beat it. That's the way. 2 years to the grid quickly. Good, Joey. Now change. Good. Come on, Brendan. Good. Now change it over. Good. And come again, Davey. Quickly, son. Change. Well done. Trying him last time. Beating well. Good. Now beat. That's the way. Okay, well done. Thanks, fellas. Right, there's the skills. The first one. Just a straight run, receiving the ball 20 metres as fast as your legs can carry it. Try and do the 20 metres inside the 3-second interval. Number 2 skill. This time we put in the defender about 3/4 of the way down the grid. Get to that defender as quickly as you can, and then beat him to the left or beat him to the right, and get to the edge of the grid within the 4 seconds. The final exercise in the speed corridor is to beat the first defender, the sweeper swings across, beat that second defender, and get to the edge of the grid as quickly as you can. Let's hope you can enjoy those 3 corridor skills. They'll improve your dribbling, they'll improve your control. Talk about practicing in a circle. You've probably tried it with your coach. I'll demonstrate practicing in a circle for you now, in case you haven't. Right, what I do is, I set the squad up in a circle, and I get them running around either clockwise or anti-clockwise, depending on which foot I want them to practice, and we can practice our normal skills that we'll use in the game. The only difference is that today, we're going to be practicing in a circle. Okay? Right, lads, I'll get you running anti-clockwise, lay the ball back to me with the right foot, volley it back to me, and away we go. Round in a circle, come on, round and enjoy it. That's the way. Okay, right, Wolfie. Put on rock. Okay. Okay. First buddy. Go back in. Hold on, Simon. Terry. Right, speed. Okay. Change, lads. Round now in a clockwise direction, so as we can practice that left foot. Come on, down we go. That's good. Enjoy it. Okay, Kerry, let's see that left foot. I'll get it. Good boy. Alright. Okay. Back around now. Back around the other way, lads. Back around anti-clockwise. And go. And this time, knock it back to me with the head. Knock it back. Right. Good boy. Right. Up. Pull up. I'll get it, Brendan. Keep it going. Keep it going. Come on. There we come. There we come. Simon. Terry. I'll get it. Ball. Okay, unrest. Right now, there's the first few exercises done running in a circle. As you can see, they're the type of exercise that you practice at training, and you can do it in a circle, can't you? It's enjoyable. I hope you agree with that. Our next exercise now, still form the circlet, okay, is a game called Follow the Ball In. We're going to have one boy in the middle. In the middle, please, Wolfie. And the idea of this game is you push the ball to the center, the radius, into the center of the circle, and you follow your ball in and take up the position of the boy in the middle. Boy in the middle has got to pass it out of the center and run out and take up his position on the circumference. You got it? Most important thing to remember is when you pass the ball into the center, you follow your ball in and take up the position in the center. Let's see if the lads can get it. And away we go, fellas. In, follow it. Good. In, follow it. In and follow it. That's good. In and follow it. Okay, if you can't one touch it, just control it. That's fair enough. In, follow it. Good. In and follow it. Righto. Okay, keep it going. In and follow it in. Okay, that'll do. That'll do. Thank you. Okay, the next game is, so that's in, follow it in. And that's good practice for first time passing. If you can't first time pass, do what the lads did. Control it for one touch and then pass it and follow it in. The next one is an exercise that will help you with your vision. Because this time I'm going to ask the boys to stay on the edge of the circle, the circumference, edge of the circle. And they're going to pass it to another player and take up this position. Only this time when they pass the ball, I want them calling out a name. Pass the ball, call out a name. So there's the added pressure of having to know where you're passing the ball and calling out the name to indicate to the player you're passing it to that you're giving him the ball. Let's see if the squad can do that skill. And away we go. Pass. Good. First time you can, Wolfie. First time. Call the name early. That's better. That's better. Try and do it first time now. If you can improve the first time passing. That's good. I'll get it. Okay, keep going. Another couple. Now it's improving. Okay, thanks, fellas. Right, that was the last one was good. You can see the squad are having to stop the ball in order to have a look and pass it to the player. They can improve. At the finish there, they were starting to improve, weren't they? They were starting to give that first time pass and calling a name. And that means their vision is gradually improving. It can improve your vision too. Now here's the last exercise. We'll do it without a ball. It's called chase that rabbit. So we call one player a rabbit and one player the hound. And we'll give them all numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Okay? We're going to have them running in an anti-clockwise direction. The first boy will be chased by the second. Okay, now we'll have number 3 chased by number 1. Go. If he's caught, it's a push-up. Get around there quickly. Get around. Good. Okay, number 5 chased 7. Go. Quickly, oh, he's gone. He's caught him. That's better. Okay. 6 chased by 8. God, push up. All right, next one. 4 chased by 2. All right, thanks very much, fellas. There you saw the boys working in circles. It's an ideal way, small area, to practice your football skills. You can have a lot of fun doing this. This is just a volleyball net I borrowed for the day. Now you folk at home can get your own net, even if it's just a rope between 2 chairs, an obstacle that will improve your soccer skills. Today we're going to show you how this net can improve our soccer skills. We're going to play 5 little games that'll help you not only enjoy your training, but will improve your soccer skills. Now, first game is heading tennis. 2 boys up on the inside of the net. Come on, lads, quickly. And we'll have Joey Labezo serving up. And it's 1 point to Joey's team. And it's a change of service. We played for 3 points, fellas. Hit the net. And it's a point, 1 point each. Make this the game point, lads. This is it. And Ricky's team has won. Right, thank you. That'll do it, fellas. Right, that's just the heading game. Now we're going to play a singles game. Into position, fellas. And while they're getting into position, let me explain the rules. As the ball is served, we allow it to bounce in the receiving court. You serve it out of your hands, allowing the ball to bounce in the receiving court, and then you can get the ball back at your leisure. Okay, Joey serving up first. We'll play the 3 points again, fellas. Ricky on the receive. And it's over. Only 1 bounce allowed, and so it's Ricky's serve. And still 0-all. The server only can score. Ricky's in trouble. No, he's got her in control. And he got it back. Well done. Joey's down, so Ricky scored. 1 point. 1 bounce allowed only. And he's got to keep it up. And it's just over. Well done. Good. 1 bounce allowed. It's a long rally, this one. Well over, it's well over. Oh, okay, Ricky's won. Now listen, we'll cut the game short there. Thanks, fellas. We'll cut the game short there. It's a long rally. But that's the way it's played in singles. Good fun, isn't it? And it'll improve your skills. Now we'll have a game of doubles. Up we come with position, lads. While they're coming into position, let me illustrate another rule. We're going to make the game more difficult. We're going to force the boys, when they receive the ball, to play it to the other player before it goes over the net. So we're going to ask the boys to juggle the ball between one another before they return the ball. We'll ask after serve. Ball's got to bounce after service. Up to 3 points this time, fellas. And they have to play it to one another and get it over the net any time they like. Well done. Okay, now Ricky must give it to Wolfie before the return's made. Now they can get it over any time they like. Good, well played. That's good stuff. Yeah, 1 bounce, good. Wolfie's in trouble. Oh, he's got out of it. Oh, he is in trouble. Right, it's a change of service. So it's still no point. Well done. Good. Got to go to the other player. Well done. 1 bounce allowed. That's good. Ricky in trouble. Is he getting out of it? He's out of it. Well done. Good. Sorry, fellas, I won't play the 3 again because it was a long rally again. Fun game, isn't it? Play to as many points as you like. Some players play up to 11, some people play to 21. You make up your own rules to improve whatever aspect of your juggling skills you want to improve. Now we play 5 against 5. Let's have a look at this game. Into position quickly, lads. We'll have the team this end serving. That's Joey's team again. Into position quickly, lads. Wait, Joey. Right up. Let it bounce before you receive, fellas. Okay, the bounce, Ricky receives. Stevie, well done. Just on the line. Okay, it's a point. Did you serve then, Joe? Okay, it's just change of service. Ricky served. But still no all. And the ball's got to go once to one player on this side before it goes over the net. And it's good enough, that's fair enough. Yes, that's fair enough. Well done, Jeff. Okay. A little bit hard. Right, Ricky serves, so it's change of service, it's 0-all. Here's another ball, Chuck. Push that one off. All right, Joe, your serve. Still the roll. Who's receiving? Ricky again. And it's 1 point to Joey's side. Anyone can receive, lads. Paul receiving this time. One touch. 2-0. Joey's team's 2-0. I'm nothing about. Again, over Stevie, well done. And again. Now that's a point. So it's change of service. Love to. It's got to go to another player before it goes over. Good. He's in trouble. Bad luck. Okay, last point. We'll make this the winning point. Whoever wins this point wins it, lads. It's got to go to another player. Yeah, now it can go over. And okay, that team has won. Right, thanks, fellas. Well done. Right, there's the game. You see how an obstacle like a net or a rope or whatever type of obstacle you have at home, even in your back garden, can improve your soccer skills. That game here is called heading tennis. Let's see you forming your own obstacle, improving your soccer skills by playing your heading tennis. Hi, I've got the cone set up now for shuttle relays. Now shuttle relays will improve your dribbling skill. Keep an eye on as I show you how to play the shuttle relay game. Using the right foot only, we dribble around the second cone, back around the first, round the third, back around the first, and then back up to the fourth. We'll only use the fourth cone today. We'll forget about that last cone, and we'll only play up to the fourth. We have 3 teams. There are 3 relay teams. They're going to do that skill right foot only this time, and the last team has a punishment. 1 push-up. Let's see how they go. Round the second, round the first, round the third, back round the first. Finally, round the fourth, right foot only, back round the first, and now the second run. Round the second, round the first. Good. Round the third, round the first. Round the fourth, and lay it off to the next runner. Quickly. Round the second, and round the first. Last one, round the fourth. Quickly. Last one in. Right foot only. Okay. First group there, 1 push-up. Okay, skill number 2. This time with the left foot. Left foot only. Round the second. Back around the first. And so forth. Left foot only. This time again, we'll go to the fourth one. Let's see how the boys go this time. Round the second, left foot only, round the first. Oh, just gone via Cape Horn. Round the third. Back around the first. Give them room, give them room. Brian, left foot only, Stephen. Round the fourth, and change. Come on, no. Keep going. Okay, next up. Left, second, round the first. Get back and give him room. Left foot only now. That's good. Well done. Fast runner. That's it. Go. Good. Little groups in trouble. Left foot only. Okay. That's skill number 2. Now, third game, third relay. Through the cones this time, we can use only the inside of the right and the inside of the left foot. Inside, inside, inside. We go all the way this time, still using all the inside, 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 inside. Okay. And away we go. In, and side, in. And the next runner ready? Go. Inside, in. And turn. Hello, Ricky's caught up a bit. That's good. Ricky's catching. And Davey, quickly, son, horse, nothing in this. Nothing in it. There's nothing in it. run, Dave. And Wolfie's team's last. One pusher. Right, ball please again. The next skill. Outside of the foot only. Outside of the right foot. Out. 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 Outside of the foot only. That's the name of the next relay. Outside. Shuttles. Out. 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 And turn with the outside of the foot too. Out. Out. Good. Bad luck. Keep going. Outside. Outside. Way the hips. Right. Let's hope you like practicing those skills we just demonstrated. And we have a few new faces today. Vito Scandura is on this end and Daryl Zeiderman's on the other. We're going to have two games. This game is the 1 against 1 game. Notice the way I've got a goal here, only one step apart, not very wide, is it? And this goal is set up 20 metres from the other goal. The boys will play against one another for a full minute. The ball's going to be set up at the centre. When the whistle goes, they race in, try and get the ball, and play against one another for a full minute. This game will not only improve your skill, but it's not as easy as it looks. It will improve your fitness also. Ready to go, boys? Away we go. Okay, Vito wants the ball. Take him on faster, Vito. Take him on quicker, son. Left foot shot. Okay, keep playing. Yes, Darryl, you got him? And it's no goal. Up quickly, Darryl. Follow Vito, away you go. Take him on again. Straighten the goals up for you. 20 seconds gone. Well done. Keep inside the area. Ball out. Get a new ball. Take him on now, Darryl. Take him on quickly. Straight at him. Good. And it's in. 1 goal. Another ball there, Vito. Take him on, Vito. You've got about 20 seconds left. And it's 1 each. Well done. 10 seconds. Wait till he gets onside. Take him on now. Go. 10 seconds to go. 9 seconds. Darryl, you're there, son. And time. Thanks very much, fellas. Right, well done. 1 goal each. Okay, now the next game we play, we've got 4 other new faces in here, and this time it's going to be a 2 against 2 game. In you come, fellas. In this team in the orange, we have Terry Bangs, and who we got? Mitchell Newman. And on this team here, we got Dave Ventura and Evan Hulls. Now, in this game, one of you stays in defence and the other one races for the ball. And the same here, one of you goes, lads, and the other stays. And then you can just continue playing. All right? Ready? 1 full minute, fellas. Stay inside the marked area. Ready to go? And go. And it's out. Goes to the other team quickly. Orange team, take it, and away we go. It's 10 seconds gone. Back, Terry. Good. Back and support him. Troubles. He's gone. Ball out. Here's another one. And take him on again. Away you go. Go on. That's about 30 seconds. 30 seconds left to go. Take him on, fellas. On your run, Dave. Good. Yes. Good defence. And the ball goes to the orange team. 15 seconds to go. Start your run, Mitch. Mitchell starts a good play. Good play. Good. Back you go again. Orange ball. 5 seconds left. Still nil all. Play on. See? Okay, well done. Right, thanks very much, fellas. Just come up here for a moment. I want to just demonstrate one thing that will improve your game. Just come up here. Stay in. The orange team just facing me. Orange team facing me. And come up, David, and pretend I'm on your side. Now, I'm going to demonstrate something to you. And that was a good game, wasn't it? It'll improve your skills. See them? They're pretty tired. It's not as easy as it looks. It'll improve your fitness as well. But here's something I must demonstrate to you. In any 2 against 2 games, the player off the ball is vitally important. If he takes the run away, If he takes that player away, he's doing me a big favour. David, take him away. See David taking him away, right? Now that leaves me, now just stay there, Dave, for a moment. You know, I know what you're doing is correct. David has taken that player away. Now that leaves me in a better position than where I was before, because now I'm 1 against 1. But the next thing, if David takes him away you go, Dave. Say, now come back in, Dave. Now come back in. Now there's the 1, and now I'm gone on the 2. Okay, so that's just a little skill. If you think about that, that will improve your skill in this game. The player off the ball gets away, takes his defender away, and what it does, it leaves a 1 against 1 situation for the player with the ball, or the player who does take the player away checks back in, and he's available for a 1-2. That's the skill. Short segment today. 1 against 1 will improve your skill. It'll improve your fitness as well. And that 2 against 2, a terrific game to improve the match situation.